the Lithuanian advantage too. Cavalier, are they +4 now? Meisel flooding in the infantry of the Goths.
Putain, les...
Calme-toi, calme-toi.
Non, non, je me calme pas parce que...
Really good performance from Spencer's team from 4 and 4 squared and green.
This is way quicker than the castle. Heavy catapult rush, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think you guys have been playing very well as an SSD team.
Like, to come up with a strat like this, they might even, like, pick this map more often now. This Icelandic Seal Clubbers team getting better and better each week. I think people are starting to believe in this team. Good heads up play by Rob, and it counters the spear so hard.
Jump scare.
Oh. There it is. Block, not talk anything about my archers again. I'm the best archer player ever.
Huge catch there. All the archers of Camel Mill are dead.
Yeah. Also just means that Development's going to be able to just go up to Imperial with this large army at some point.
Have you noticed how good Raid has been at keeping armies out of his base? It's a high level thing.
Solid plans going into each map as well.
Yeah, they definitely had a strategy. The towers in the first game.
A little bit makes the difference, right?
I'm becoming more and more impressed with their flank play. Like, look at that. Look at that.
Oh yeah, they do.
They're paper knights. They're like
We'll get everybody in here. It's good that all the players are here.
Yeah. All right. What is up, everybody? Today, it's finally here. Summer Slapdown 2 finals. It's been 9 freaking weeks, and I know we had last week off, but today we got Icelandic Seal Clubbers going up against low APM Legends. This is the best of 5. There is $200+ on the line. First and second place will both get money. And I'm here with Sieg and Zumpy. What is up, guys?
Hey, hello, hello. None of these players have an excuse to not get the next DLC. Everyone's getting money here.
That is true.
I want to see everyone playing with the Saudi Arabians or something.
Yeah, I don't want to hear like I don't have Sicilians anymore, crap like that. Because people still are missing like older DLCs even.
Yeah, I'll be cold and dead in the ground before I get Microsoft any more money.
Do you guys have all the DLCs? You don't, Sieg?
I don't even have the Conquerors.
Wow.
Wait a second. No, I have all the DLC.
I heard those conquistadors are pretty good.
Yeah, the plumes.
Man, I'm looking forward to playing the Spanish. Dude, have you heard these Mesosivs? They have no cavalry. That's crazy, man.
The Huns don't have to build houses. I think that's the coolest addition.
Bro, that sounds OP. They're probably top of the charts. No houses.
No,
I can't wait to play them on Black Forest.
Yeah.
Did I ping the? I did ping the people. Okay.
We already got 7 people.
I didn't ping.
It's filling up.
Hold on.
Hey, how's it going, Cheney? Welcome, welcome. All the fallen brothers from this tournament will be in the chat.
Yeah,
me
like
included.
2/3 of the casters are fallen brethren. Cheney, Bell. Most of the people in the chat, let's face it, are probably people that played in this tournament.
And
everybody's here hoping that
everyone will have
them
played these teams too, probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, during the Swiss stage at least.
At some point.
I never played Icelandic.
Oh, okay. Well,
I did play Rob's team. You didn't play Rob's team, right, Zumpy?
We didn't. No,
yeah.
Never got a chance.
Yeah, I didn't play either of these teams. It's too bad.
Yeah, Sieg, you had an easy schedule, Sieg. I'm not gonna lie.
I had an easy schedule. It was getting up this morning and getting ready to do the cast.
Sieg plays the game the way it's meant to be played. Lobby games with Jonas.
You know it.
Black Forest.
If it ain't a lobby game, it ain't worth my time.
Wait, is the draft? Did they draft? Let me see. That
looks like
that is not
drafted,
legit.
well,
that is not.
To be
legit.
honest, I
Don't
think
look
the
at
low
that draft.
APM Legends draft of green squares is stronger than the Icelandic Seal Clubbers draft.
The map draft
squares.
is wrong.
Oh no.
Wait.
So what? This is a best of 5.
I'm on the
correct?
wrong.
Are you
There we
you
go.
being a noob?
I have a
host again?
3v3. overlay and a best of
all
5 and a
good.
best of 3. Now it's
It's
correct.
all good.
Yes.
We're all getting settled in here.
Now, I think, has everyone made their way into the arena? They have. So the coin flip was won by Icelandic Seal Clubbers.
You know, Spencer, the thing I really liked about this tournament was I really felt like no matter what side of the coin flip you get, like I always saw different like advantages to both. Tried to keep the morale up.
And his name is Rob Mayhem.
Because like first pick's really good, but second pick is also really good. I actually like second pick.
Well, I mean, that's the entire reason why the coin flip is you get to choose when you go, right? If you win if you win the coin flip, otherwise it would just be like, oh, if you have that much of advantage going first, oh, you won the coin flip, you go first.
I'm kind of happy with either when it comes to that. So like, I would actually almost take the final map pick for the opener over the first or second, because I think that's an advantage to have the opening map selection.
I feel like, you know, I feel like everyone's way more heavy on the civs. But I feel like if you have some really rock solid strategy for some of these different maps, like you could, you know, really just win a game with suboptimal civs, because you have a really nice strategy plan.
So true, especially like that. Just think about last tournament in Donut, not Donut, Hamburger. It was a different food named map. But the teams that did the best on Hamburger weren't the ones that drafted the best teams. It was the ones that just were like, yeah, we've got a game plan and we're going to stick to it.
Yeah, I think Dev's team last tournament could win with any frickin' civs they wanted on that map. It didn't matter.
Yeah, they just
they knew how to play it.
Dev's a strong water player as well. You gotta without talking about that tourney too much, the person that needed to be against Dev needed to just go full water, not think about doing other stuff.
Right.
But like, you know, you've got civs, like you've got maps on in this tournament that have that same kind of aspect where if you just know how to play the map, you're already heads and shoulders above the other team.
Oh, absolutely. Think, you know, Valley Fort. I mean,
exactly.
Cheney just pointed out these are the only two teams his team lost to, Fruits and Friends.
Ooh.
You must be feeling pretty good now for being not in the finals, then, Cheney.
Yeah, that's kind of like your third place in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We beat everybody else but the finalist teams. It's pretty good.
I always thought Cheney's team was very, very strong.
I think they were a giga mismatch for your team.
Yeah,
they just had your guys' number.
Yeah.
But like a balanced team, like a SBC or like a BBA, I think could handle Fruits and Friends better than like an unbalanced team.
The other thing too, which I mean, most teams did this, so you can't complain. But they were Nerve Kex and Mango were S, like right at the top of S, and then when we actually played them, they were both S plus technically. So it was like a 15-point team. I think we were also like a 15-point team. So it's like,
yeah, you guys are way up there.
Really heavy people hitting each other.
Which props to the clubbers, because like I think them playing your team, Zumpy, was an incredibly hard matchup for them, and it was close. They barely won that. Sean's miraculous comeback, game 5.
Sean, the greatest carry of the tournament, in all honesty.
Yeah,
that was an epic game.
That was when the when the Cavaliers started coming through.
Okay.
You could hear the music.
I knew low APM Legends was going to ban Valley Fort. They've played it a lot and they've done terrible on it. Even the one they won, they didn't do that well.
Oh, Step was banned. Oh goodness, we're gonna have Lombardia.
Yeah.
Everyone, oh boy. Settle in for a long game.
Yep. I love it. Lombardia deserves to be in the finals. It's just epic late game map. One of the only ones. Valley Fort's kind of the other. And Donut picked by low APM Legends.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
And they want to get Rob in that pocket position. Let him have, you know, a lot of time.
I still want to see a team like clog the gap with towers. It's so freaking good.
If it's so good, why haven't we seen it yet?
Don't know.
Acclivity. Epic games on Acclivity. Around the board.
Yeah,
And then I'm
Acclivity.
assuming we're going to see Arabia here. Let's see the last ban. Arabia as the 5th. Yep.
Arabia.
Arabia
Oh,
opener.
no.
Let's go.
God. Hate me some Arabia.
The Arabia games this set have been awesome. I know this tournament have been awesome. Spencer, we found a little, it's not an exploit, but a little fun trick about Arabia. I think they've kind of changed that. I've been paying attention, and the maps aren't as bad.
Okay.
For anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, there was essentially one team spawns with forward berries and forward main gold, and the other team spawns with back berries, back main gold, which, if you don't play a lot of these team games, it is a huge advantage to have those crucial resources in the back of your base.
Yeah, if you clone 2 teams and give one the advantage and one the disadvantage, the advantage team is probably going to win like 60% of those.
I would say more.
Yeah, maybe more. If they're exactly even, yeah. Probably
it's
like
so
75% of them.
Yeah. Tars. I can think Acclivity, right? That's the only map that's really sticking out. Oh, and Lombardia.
I need to flip everything. It is all the other way.
Persians.
So it's actually Persians is low APM. Let me flip it around.
Let me channel Bob here for a second. Why would you ban Persians? Persians are a shit civ.
I can think of one strategy.
Yeah.
Persians that are, I am loving these bans. I think these are very smart, calculated bans. I love these bans.
Dongles. Ethiopians ban from low APM Legends surprises me because they have Sammy.
As much as I would love to see these civs played, because they're all really strong on certain maps here, I do like the fact that these teams have thought about the bans and we're not seeing like Celts, Bohemians, Turks or something.
Now speaking of
I like that
Bohemians,
both these teams have thought about it.
We could see Bohemians on we will see Bohemians on Lombardia. I'm calling it right now.
Probably in the hands of Rob.
Yep.
Yeah. The Britons ban is a return to form. They didn't get banned last set.
Right.
Already at 14 viewers, Spencer. This is getting
epic.
We're going to have a lot.
Yeah, and we're just getting started. The people still walking in the door. Good to see everybody.
Mayans. Wow. First pick. I love my Khmer. I don't know if any players are listening to the stream. I don't know if
they're going to get picked by
or anything. I love Khmer so much.
Now imagine
I think there's such a strong pocket civ.
Imagine if low APM Legends gets like Khmer right now and would be
Vietnamese.
Another great follow-up. Yeah, Vietnamese has been insane win rate. Lithuanians though, Donut, they're amazing.
Donut.
There's Vietnamese.
Unmatched,
I think
opinion.
Khmer Vietnamese here.
Well, in Donut, you get 2 relics per player, and that's enough to get Lithuanians their full bonus basically for free.
Magyars.
Risk so little.
So the thing I noticed when drafting against the Seal Clubbers is they don't mind giving Clemens, I will say, suboptimal or mid-tier pocket civs. And Clemens does a fantastic job of making them work and making them seem just as strong as your Franks or your Magyars.
Look at it.
Right.
Your words are his commands.
He uses off-meta, almost, cav civs that you would never see. Malay, we have seen Sammy go Malay on Donut with minute-arms opening. We'll probably see that today.
Yep.
Khmer for Icelandic Seal Clubbers.
And Portuguese.
Someone's listening.
I want to see...
Portuguese so good.
I don't think they're listening. I think if you look at most of the civs, or most of the drafts, that have been done in this tournament, Khmer picked top row within the first 4 every time.
And I would not want to be bothered by commentating while we're strategizing as a team on voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's a disadvantage to just have even more chatter. And that's like saying the commentators know the drafting better than your own damn team who's made it this far, strategizing together. No. Trust each other.
If you're actually listening to the commentators for for what Civs to draft, you might not be in the finals.
Exactly. Because we ain't in the finals, so like, what do we know?
No.
We know some stuff.
Koreans. Okay. Well, I know horse stuff. These bow boys that Spencer, that's your wheelhouse. I know people on horses.
Yeah.
Making
Koreans
farms.
There's
Koreans are
something
okay.
I want to point out, but just in case there's listening, I'm not going to say it till the Civs picked.
Spanish, I love that for Lombardia. I love the Spanish pick. Ooh, and Goths. I don't know if I draft Goths that early, but I love it.
Rob says,
This is-
"Can you tell I'm not doing the draft? It's looking good."
Oh, they've got the general in there.
Wait, is
They
Hunting
have-
in there? Is Hunting in
They
there?
have the general.
The general.
Look at
has
him, shared
arrived.
his screen. The commander.
The commander-in-chief.
Commander Wing So. No, who's the one that wrote the Art of War?
Oh, Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
Everyone's been calling it Rob's team. I still call it Hunting's team. That is the commander. They all play in fear of Hunting. Vikings. Oh my goodness. All right, the draft's getting spicy now.
Vikings have been great win rate. Druidians are probably going to be Sammy on Coliseum because he did awful on that, like with his wood situation.
Oh my god, let's not bring that up again. Maybe one of the worst reactions to a douche I've ever seen.
Oh, douche aside, like even some other
feel like-
when he played Fennis team, he did horrible
I feel like
against them.
there should be some more pocket civs here, like, you know, or okay, there's Huns. I mean, like,
I mean,
Berbers are
To
still
be
out
fair,
there.
there's more than
Berbers.
half the draft.
There's
left.
Berbers, my
There's
goodness.
Berbers.
Yeah.
And
I'm kind of, I would have thought
Slavs, okay.
Burgundians.
also, this is a rematch. These teams played each other in round 5 of the Swiss stage. Icelandic won that set 2-1.
Oh,
And
wow. Okay.
also, since then, both these teams are undefeated. Icelandic is actually on the biggest win streak of the tournament, 6 wins straight. Low APM Legends is on a 3-set win streak.
3 admin wins. No, we're not gonna talk.
Well, one of them,
Saracens here, love that.
one of them was the Russians dropping out in the knockouts. So it's kind of like 2 today. And 2
Yeah.
semi-controversial wins in a way. So Icelandic
I
has...
think the calls were appropriate.
Yeah.
I think the
I
calls
think
were good, and we don't need to talk about them
Is
anymore.
what it is.
Personally,
Yeah. So, what do you think about giving someone that, you know, can do the start Chinese here? Because
Well-
Chinese can be a very powerful civ.
map
What
playing?
map would the Chinese be?
Any
based
of them.
on?
Arabia.
I would... The thing I hate is, like, Fenith is a big lamer, Titanic Lord has shown he can lame, and Sammy is a lamer. So, like, whoever gets the Chinese could get screwed.
Well,
just from
Chinese,
a
you
lane.
usually see your boars because of the town center
But
line of sight
The
being
problem with them is if you pull the boar early, you idle. Because you have to
Yeah,
be,
but
like,
I think
on
if
those
you can see it
animals.
getting taken, you should usually be able to
Yeah,
stop
but
it.
I'm just saying, like, the bonus sort of goes away just to, like, get the boar early, and I think for that reason they're not really that
there it
well
is,
to.
Bohemians.
Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't going to say anything till they were picked. Turks have been amazing for Clemens this tournament.
Yes.
And he goes them on Coliseum every time.
The Turk Scout Cav, the Turk Light
Yes.
Cavalry. It is
Yep.
so good. You get
Yeah,
that free upgrade. You get that free Pierce armor. You can take out a TC, not as quickly as a group of knights, but with the same amount of Turk Light Cav as a group of knights. I think.
Right. That's
Well,
what,
you have
or
the
damn
you have
close.
the armor in feudal age as well. You have an extra, like, you have the armor as if you got armor. So against archers, you know, anybody that's killed archers with scouts with armor knows how, like,
Knows how
they
good
really don't
are.
feel like they're hurting you that bad.
Yeah,
and-
and if he actually picks up the armor in feudal age as well, they will
ridiculous.
be oppressive.
Yeah, and bloodlines, like, it's just you're not killing those with archers.
Now, let's talk about Lombardia. Low APM Legends, it's got to be Goths, it's got to be Bohemians,
Probably Slavs as well.
Slavs, and I think Rob might play the Bohemians. Sammy's already played Goths on it.
Sammy does like his
Bengalis.
goths.
I think if you're the clubbers, you have to kill them. on
Spanish,
Lombardia.
Spanish, good kill civ.
Spanish Saracens.
Saracens, yep.
Just try to
Someone
kill
tell me
them
where
early.
the Aztecs go in this map.
Well, you know, they get Arbalest with Bracer. So with these longer drafts, like, for pocket civs, really, yeah, there's Hindustanis. You're really looking at like, okay, for a pocket, what cav civs get bloodlines, and for an archer civ, what civs get like, bracer and arbalest, because but we can't see the whole civ matchup here, but like almost everything is x'd out by this point. I mean, you're like, it's slim pickings. There's Chinese.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's true. Aztecs get perfectly serviceable archer line. Chinese are solid. Hindustanis.
Poles. Poles could also be played on Lombardia. Potentially.
Yeah. I mean, those knights, they're no joke. And that stone bonus is pretty nifty. In a pinch.
I don't know whose draft I'm favoring here. It looks very even, I'll be honest.
Teutons? Well, love me some Teutons.
Romans? I like Romans.
I like Romans.
they're really nice. Their eco bonus is really smooth.
Just the 5% handicap, baby.
Yeah. And a decent tech tree. People hate on the tech tree, I guess because they don't have like Arbalest or something, but I don't mind the tech tree. Yeah, well, I mean, they aren't the most flexible civ. But if you can get them in a situation where they're the Burgundians are, I thought we might see them. Burgundians, I think I can't even think of what civ is left.
Throwaway.
I give the slight edge to clubbers personally.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a prediction out there. Who do you guys think will win the Summer Slapdown 2 finals? You got 5 minutes to get them in. Channel points.
3-2 low APM Legends.
Oh yeah, let's ask. I want your guys' opinions. So Zumpy, you think 3-2 low APM? And
yeah, I just Sammy is if Sammy plays well, he is very, very strong player. But everybody's got that bell curve.
Yeah, and Sammy has shown that he is able to throw. Like, if he was more consistent, he'd probably be one of the most dangerous players in this entire tournament. I think even without his consistency, he's still one of the most dangerous players in this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think Sammy's peak is higher than any other flanks in the tournament.
What would your pick be, Sieg?
See, I actually am not sure who I would actually
if you had to.
I feel like I've gotta give Icelandic Seal Clubbers the slight edge. Like, if Sean is playing at the level that he was playing before, I think he's able to handle MTE pretty easily. And I'm assuming that's kind of how it's going to end up being. I think it's going to be 2v2s, like 1 2v2 and a 1v1. Because that's how these usually end up going. And while I do think Rob and Sammy are stronger, I think 2v2, and certainly individual players than Feneth and Clemens, I think Sean is probably stronger than MTE. And I think actually Feneth and Clemens aren't just going to roll over and die to Rob and Sammy, even if they aren't as good.
Yeah.
Having just played Icelandic Seal Clubbers, I'll tell you, like, Clemens he does a very good job of balancing aggression and eco as a pocket. He's not overly economical, and he's also not overly, military aggressive. So he really, rides the middle very well. It's not like he's really ever 1 TC all in, but it's not like he's ever being greedy with like low
7
night
TCs
numbers.
and 0. Yeah. And
whereas Rob,
you bring that up. Yeah, I was about to say, you are so right about that, because last set we saw Rob go both ways. Like, the 2 games that low APM Legends lost, you've got to kind of lay it at Rob's feet. One, he went too aggressive, and the other one, he went too casual. Like, he went too eco.
Yes. And then with Feneth versus Sammy, let's just say, even if they're not on the same side per se, just their play styles. Sammy's very aggressive. I would give the edge to Sammy, but I would say Feneth is more consistent. And Feneth is much more vocal than Sammy. I play a lot of ranked team games with Sammy, and he kind of is quiet, So
he dies in silence a little bit sometimes.
I'm gonna have to go with out of these two teams. I think Icelandic Steel Clubber's journey to get here, what they did last set, I think their consistency, the way Feneth and Clemens are playing together, I think 2v2 they actually beat Rob and Sammy. And I think it's still going to be close. It's probably going to be game 5. But there's a lot of inconsistency with Plantman, Sammy. Sammy's still incredible. But I would give the edge to the Clubbers for the finals. They've already beat them once. They can do it again.
It's a great point. They have beat them again. I don't know how much that is in the heads of low APM legends.
Yeah.
In their defense, I think they probably can't remember it.
And part of it wasn't just Sammy zeroing. They handled him well. They took him out of sync. They lamed him. Feneth was all over the place. Like, it wasn't just Sammy played bad. They made him look bad. So,
A great point. You know, people usually say, "Oh, that player looks so good," but like, if they're given the opportunity to look good, you know, it makes it a lot easier.
right.
And his
Whereas
name
Rob
is Rob Mayhem.
Chance going on.
Yeah, but I've got to say for low APM legends,
Guys,
last
can you
set
listen?
MTE.
Can you come here, Shiva,
played
with a
pretty
knife,
well.
please?
Like, I would say he
you,
played
you don't
at
track the
least
pocket.
as
You
good
need
as
to
he
track
was
the
supposed to
pocket.
play, and in some places he played even better. So
Yeah,
it's possible that, and on the roll of the dice, low APM legends might want Sammy to match up against Titanic Lord, because that could be bad for Titanic Lord.
And something that I love,
he could set him off balance, and then we'd get to see a real Titanic.
and you know what? I think the best case scenario for Icelandic is Clemens and Feneth against Rob and Sammy. Because the time that it was Sammy against Titanic Lord, I think they lost that game. And they tend to send Titanic Lord with Clemens to fight Rob and Sammy, and I think Rob and Sammy win that 9 out of 10 times. So it's just rough. It's almost better to base race, like maybe let Swallow or Sean
Yeah, and MT is a survivor, is what we saw from last. Like, he does not just roll over and die. I don't think he rolled over and died one time, and that's pretty good for a D rank. Like, that's valuable. Usually, you'd expect your D ranks to kind of fall over and die.
Yeah, who did he keep having epic battles against?
It was
It was Leaf Man.
Leaf Man, yeah.
That's right.
It was Leaf Man. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like in the set we played last week against the Seal Clubbers, some games it was like, oh, okay, Titanic Lord's dead, and then other games it was like, oh, Titanic Lord's like beasting it up, which is funny because he's been very consistent. But you know, the pressure might get to some people. Who knows? The pressure might get to Sammy. You know.
Yes, that volatile.
Especially if you start losing games. But this is one thing I'll say about the Seal Clubbers. They reverse swept us. So they did not crumble under the nerves of being down 0-2 in a best of 5.
Yeah, and not just a reverse sweep. Game 5 felt hopeless. Felt over. And even that they turned around. So it's like the cherry on top.
And it's something that Zumpy already said, is that Sammy's very quiet. Rob is not a loud player either. So, like, they might just both kind of play quietly.
Speaking of that, Icelandic was talking smack. And mainly Feneth, and that's been a curse these tournaments.
That's never been good.
But I think that's terrible. Like, I don't know how much that might fuel Rob or Sammy or Plantman even. I think Rob might get fueled by that today, and we might see him just beast. I don't know, but smack talk is usually not a good thing before a match.
the curse of the smack talk.
Yes.
I'm about to get fucking cleared, man. I can't make fucking scouts.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't have done it. I would have been upset if my teammate was smack talking the other team. Like, dude, what are you doing? You trying to fuel these guys? Like, shut the fuck up.
You're trying to you're jinxing us. You're jinxing us. Stop it.
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking we could even. I'm looking at these civs right now, trying to just in my head picture where they go. You could even play Romans. Well, Rob's in the chat. goodness.
He
You could.
Stop, get out of here. What are you doing?
just said he went bye-bye.
Okay, he said he went bye-bye. Okay, like you could play Romans on Lombardia, right? I mean, really strong late game.
And their Cavalier are not bad. Their Cavalier are not bad. They're nothing to sneeze at. Now they need a few more techs than everybody, but and their Centurions, yeah, they nerfed them by 10 HP. I'm not entirely sure that was good enough of a nerf, but they're expensive units.
It's like a hero unit in
Yeah,
the real game.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're making
Yeah, it boosts units around it and stuff. It's literally a hero unit running into the battlefield. You're like, wait, how much attack does that have in Castle Age?
Wait, is that Jean d'Arc? Okay, this son of a bitch is going campaign on my ass.
I think the rolls, there's something.
By the way, I can't figure it out. Do I have any moderators? Can we get the run ad time to 2 minutes and not 1? If anyone.
Spencer, look in pregame.
Oh, what's going on?
By the way, is our co-host that did a tremendous job this whole tournament here, Combine? This is the finals.
I don't know why he disappeared the semis, and now he's gone again. What the fuck, Bob?
Well, Bob's very good with computer elo.
Oh,
you know?
Game's up. I think Bob's favorite time was setting up the charts and the algorithms.
I'm
and
over
then he was
it.
like, okay, well, I'm good. I'll check y'all later. I'm gonna go kill some rats in Vermintide.
Apparently they can't see the Discord chat. That's what?
What's happening, Sieg?
The game is over. Someone left. Let's see if I can get the chat.
Goodness.
Oh boy.
We already have a fuck up.
Could low APM Legends be playing for an admin win here? Goodness gracious.
Titanic Lord, so they lose Re and we gain 1. What the fuck? Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Is going on?
No one has Tatars?
Oh no, Tatars are banned. They're one of the first civs banned, and it's right there. Han Swolo with the Tatars. What is going on here?
Could it be the nerves?
That's a disaster.
Could he have went out to dinner last night and gotten some? I forget the dish. It's like tartar or whatever, you know. He's really feeling the tartar.
That is a terrible start to a best of 5.
That is terrible. That is terrible. That's $250 on the
Steak
line.
tartar. Thank you.
Steak tartar. Yeah, I thought
SM.
So that's an advantage right out the gate. Low APM Legends has 2 Rees. When these are lamey teams, that could even decide this series.
I don't think so.
No, I'm saying if it's close
if it
and they
comes down
3-2
to
them, it could be for a lame getting canceled. Finnith loves the lame. I'm not saying it will, but it's an advantage. It's definitely a fucking advantage.
That's bad. And also, it just feels bad. That can fuck with your head. You're just thinking, oh, shit. I just screwed it up. I know you just shot our team in the foot.
Fanath and Clemens are very mellow guys, though, and I mean that as a compliment. So I think they'll they'll tell him not to worry about it.
But does it get in Sean's head a little bit?
You can tell Sean not to worry as much as you want. It doesn't matter. Sean is in Sean's own head.
Yeah,
that's the worst person to be in Sean's head. Sean would rather Feneth and Clemens be in his head than himself. ND91SM says
Hold on,
Sean is
I need
ice
to make
cold.
sure they can see this pregame chat. I'll be right back.
Sorry, I didn't
Real
hear
quick, guys. Can you guys see the
Hello?
pregame chat?
We're just loading into game now, so I'll check afterwards.
Okay, never mind. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, they're loading into the game.
S&M stands for sadomasochism.
Game is up.
In the Army, ND stood for negligent discharge.
Negligent discharge 91 times, sadomasochistic. I like it. I'll show you some negligence.
I think you'd be in Leavenworth if you negligent discharge 91 times. And hey, in prison, you might be getting some of that.
Yes.
All right, we are underway. I'm going to update the teams real quick.
Okay, so that was That was a bit of a disaster, but here we are playing it. It's fine. Well, maybe nothing. Maybe that means nothing in the end. Maybe
Hopefully it doesn't
Sean...
change anything.
Okay, so what have we got over here? You're doing it, Spencer. Good.
Okay.
Planty Pants. We might have to adjust some of these names. I know you've been having him be Sanoid, but can we just put it as Sammy?
Let's do
that's
that.
That's what and I'm gonna be calling him, and I'm gonna be calling Plant Man.
So it is Plant Man that they have.
Yeah, you know what? That's Alex. I hate people changing their names throughout tournament.
Yeah,
Plant Man.
Finals isn't live. It is live right now, Shiva.
Finals is definitely live. And Fenneth going forward for the lame. He's against Sammy. I love this matchup.
Oh, the Sammy sees it.
Sammy not with the best elephant kill. It's gonna cost him a little bit of food. He's defending it. He's ready for this though. Look, it's almost a bait. It's a bait. Oh, you see that? Sammy wanted him to do that.
I was like, wait a second. I see what you're doing here.
Wow.
You get out of here.
That was a big brain play by Sammy though.
Oh, but he misses. Is there's 2 sheep? No, that's some. I thought that was sheep. It's just bushes.
Are you guys at 304, 5, 6?
309, 10, 11.
Okay, I'm caught up. Yep, okay. Nice. Awesome.
And Han Swallow was gonna go for the elephant of Plant Man, but it's a waste of time at this point, Sean.
Yeah, they have the double eagles here. I like it for the lames, and then Khmer. I love these civs.
He should
everybody's gotten all their boars.
He should play as Sean Swallow.
Sean Swallow.
Both sides here have brought out really powerful civs to try to get this first game victory.
Vietnamese, Franks, Dravidians, insane civs, and then Khmer for Clems, Incas, Meso civs. 2 out of
Meso civs for I know, right? I saw that. I thought that was kind of strange.
Yeah.
Well, the Eagles, right? They give you that extra line of sight, that laming potential, and very good at picking off archers, lone archers, if you have the APM for that.
Right. It's kind of like the new world against the old.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I love Khmer. Franks, though, I mean, these are, in my opinion, I play basically nothing but pocket. I get clowned for it. These are like the 2 strongest civs, in my personal opinion, on Arabia right now as a pocket. They are just super powerful.
I mean, Franks are classic. Ever since DE came out, they've been at the top of the leaderboards, and they are still at the top of them right now.
Yep. Extra HP, farm upgrade.
Very
smooth. Very smooth. Khmer, you essentially can't really take damage from melee units because you can hop in houses. They don't need to make the barracks, so they save 175 wood. You can do some ridiculous uptimes, like 17 pop, no loom, and still fit everything.
Now look at this. 0 idle TC time across the board for low APM legends, even Plant Man. It's low for the other team, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
3 zeros.
I would say under 10 or 15 seconds is pretty negligible.
Well, why is Plant Man building a farm?
Because he wants to farm.
What? Did he get...
Did he get lamed?
Maybe he got pretty lamed.
He got both of his boar. I mean, both of his elephants. So I know that.
I don't think he actually lost sheep.
Han Solo hasn't found 2 of his sheep in the back.
Is it
by that secondary gold?
Is it because he's Dravidians? He's like, I have extra wood, I can build a farm.
I think he lost 2 sheep because Han Solo has a lot of sheep under his TC, and he hasn't even found 2 that are in the back of his base.
That's what it is.
And he's scouting with 1 in the other back of his base. So I think he definitely got some sheep still.
I actually like the farm. It's Dravidians. You have no food under your TC if you're P-Man.
Yeah, P-Man. That's a good name for Plant Man.
Right.
Look at the Vil count. Everyone's up at the same kind of time. It all evens out to 56 Vils. It's kind of funny.
Wow.
Look at those up times. Everybody's up around the same time.
Yep.
God, this is...
We got
no obvious advantage
yet. Going for some early walls here.
And we're going to see
and
a battle right away, but they're going to be up before Clemens. So I think his scout could go down.
That scout.
He's going to take some hits. He'll be okay.
It's gonna take some hits, but he's. Oh no! He stops for a second.
I don't think that was worth the low ground hit because there's 2 on you.
Yeah, I think that scout's probably gonna get run down and killed here. I don't think he's near enough to anywhere to save him. But he's
Clemens
dragging
going
one away.
for Clemens going for 2 farms here without horse collar. That's 19
Double
up.
bit
I think
coming
you can
in.
always fit in horse collar with
Especially Khmer.
Yeah, you can always fit it in with that with a
Okay, the one
anything
sale
after
from
17.
His scout is down.
Plantman gets the ranges down. Han Swallow with the ranges down. Everybody's playing solid Age of Empires here.
Yeah, this is all. There's been no Titanics yet, and honestly, that's the most shocking thing of all.
Idle times are all pretty low. I'm having fun with the names today. We got Sean Swallow.
Rob's up in scouts just because he killed that scout. So that's going to be a little bit of advantage. It's going to shake out exactly how I thought it was going to do. It's going to be a 2v2.
How do you feel about this tower from Plantman? I thought this was a good idea in my set against Sammy. Looking hindsight, I think it was terrible because it's extra wood. You're like late to shit. I
don't mind it with 1 Vil.
That's what I was doing. I was doing 1 Vil every time. And it's just, I don't know. It really fucks your resources. I thought it was
what
a good
it is
idea.
and Sean is just throwing away his eagle here. That eagle should get chased down and killed.
It will.
I love the way Sammy's making his base. Speaking of bases, I think Rob's base is impossible to wall. Like I don't even. I think you connect the wood lines here, have the front, but there's no way you're wasting all the wood to try to.
I mean, look at that opening to the right there of Rob's base. Absolutely devastating.
Fletching just came in for Sammy.
And he's getting caught out.
It's not in for Finnith.
Clemens
is caught out.
Is out of position, but it's only 1-1. Sammy doesn't have enough archers there to actually take the victory or the small victory.
Defender's advantage with Mayans is really powerful.
Yeah, I don't think any major damage is going to get done here.
Although that is his berries right there, so he can't go safely take those berries, which means once those goats run out, he will have the idle TC. He does have a 2-villager lead on everyone. Mayans obviously 1 extra, but man, once that goat runs out, he's gonna have to go try to get those berries.
Yeah, Fletching just came in for him, so I think he'll go in. Sean is also going for Plantman's woodline.
He's going for Plantman.
Oh, I see this. Where are the archers?
They're
coming. They're coming.
He's gonna get a Vil and bounce out, maybe. Is he gonna get a Vil?
That Vil is. She's
for the
walking.
Vil. You gotta let her
She's
live.
out of there. She's a liver.
Big fight on the right.
I can't believe it. Big fight.
Plantman's insane. Yeah, you got to give the edge to Franks though. Extra HP. My goodness, this is dominant here from Rob.
Going for
And
the
Look at the armor. Look at the armor timing from Rob. Rob has improved. Rob has done his homework here.
He might even doink a farm.
Not under TC though, Rob. Even
tried to doink a
Frank
farm.
Scouts.
Maybe not.
Oh, regardless, I mean, even with that bad fight or bad dive, having the armor with Franks before your opponent has anything.
Look at the military numbers.
So
Rob,
good, so good.
9 scouts to
fucking
5.
weird, man. I can't
Sammy,
make all
11
those
to
farms
6.
going down.
This
Look
could
at all
be
those
a-
farms going down from Faneth.
It could be a very quick game 1.
And that is no horse color farms right there. That's 7 of them.
Plantman holding his own. Plantman is pretty good with Archer Micro. He practices it a bit, and I would say he can definitely hold his own.
Yeah, and there's no Saracens on the map. Those archers aren't going to be able to do anything to those houses.
He has more archers than Han Swallow. The right is looking bad for clubbers. They're in big trouble.
Rob with a ton of farms too.
Good res.
This is so.
Clemens
so nice
already
from
on
Franks.
gold. Okay, he's getting bloodlines. That will catch him up for sure. Oh, he's fighting before bloodlines.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't do it. It's a fine.
It wasn't a bad fight, but
they could pounce Sammy right now. They could pounce Sammy.
That would be a bad pounce, I think.
I think it would have been good with Rob to the south. They had a window. They when they were right on him, they could have.
Oh, he's getting armor too. Is Clemens okay?
Yep. Bloodlines and armor, but the crazy thing is that catches you up. I mean, you are a little bit ahead of Franks, obviously, with 65 HP compared to 54, but that essentially makes you even with the Franks. It's such a strong civ. And
so
Rob's
good.
farm count is incredible. 23 farms here. He will be up to Castle Age very quickly.
And even though he can't
Big
wall
fight.
his base, it doesn't matter because he's all up in his enemy's base. Who cares?
Now, has he caught up to Sammy's numbers? Sort of.
Well, he has defender's advantage,
He's
right?
closing the gap. But
Yeah,
even just
absolutely.
total,
He has
Sammy
more
was like
archers.
6 or 7 ahead.
Third range here from Faneth.
These are desperate times, desperate measures. Sammy technically up in archers, but as Zumpy has pointed out so many times, it's much easier for Fan to get his units into his mass.
And this hill, they can't do much against it.
So many farms from an archer player. It's gotta hurt. That's a lot of wood that's just going straight into trying to make food.
One thing I would give the edge, I think Faneth has better archer micro than Sammy. Sammy's more like, when he has more numbers, he's really good at killing the person he's on when he's ahead, because he's a quick up player, usually has more. But with the archer numbers even, we'll see.
Sammy's selling his stone and
I like
selling
that.
some wood.
I like that.
Sammy's about to click up.
He
I
did
wonder if
click.
there it is. There's the click.
Wow, and
Clemens
clicks
is up.
here.
Clemens clicks as well. He's getting forging.
So Clement's up way before Rob. It is Khmer
Rob's up.
farmers.
Wait,
Oh, Rob is
20
up.
seconds.
Okay, I didn't see
20
that he had it
seconds.
clicked. I thought he was like.
Rob
right
going
on
for
the
3
red.
stables here, 2 in the back. I don't like the back stables, but it's negligible. It's not gonna win or lose you the game, but it's just a
You think it's like kind of
big
his
fight
wall?
going on. Plantman and Hansuelo.
Oh, he's definitely making it part of his wall.
Plantman
Oh, look at
is
that.
killing Hans
Plantman
Solo.
just cleaning it up. Plantman's like,
There
move
it is.
over, give me that seed.
Talk,
Right,
not
that's
talk.
mine.
Anything about my archers
Big
again.
fight here.
I'm the best archer player ever.
Sammy runs in his base. How did he get in there? Is there a hole?
I think there's a hole between the blacksmith and the.
How the hell did he get in?
He like just is he hacking? He just walked.
He just phases through his own walls. This is not looking good for Rob.
Oh, Rob's fine. He's
I
somehow
don't
walled
know.
this horrendous base like an egg.
I think
Very
that's why he even did
MDL-esque.
back stables.
Yeah,
it was
but
just for the
it
wall.
shouldn't take that long. Like they just need to find a palisade, and they'll be through in a jiffy. Even without something like Saracen's bonus, that's a lot of archers, man.
Now Sammy's gonna rotate over. Crossbow will be in for him about a minute 20 before it is for Finneth.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Rob needs the beta fight. Little sneak army coming in here from Faneth on the right of Sammy's base. I like that. He will get a Vil.
Oh,
They need to not fight this crossbow mass that's coming though.
the crossbow's not
Oh, the
in yet.
crossbow's not in.
Bodkins,
It's
20 seconds.
30 seconds on
for
crossbows.
crossbow.
And
Armor
he-
for Rob. He gets armor before he.
They're gonna wipe
That's
Finneth
2
here
knights.
possibly before everything's in.
That's an awkward fight though.
That is that.
Faneth,
with all
Faneth
those
and Clemens
hills,
are positioning themselves really well. Here comes
Plantman's
Plantman from
coming
the left.
over.
Plantman with.
This is gonna be a 3v2.
Oh, look at that!
But good
Oh,
shots
but
on
if Plantman gets cleaned up here, that's going to put him in an awkward position against Sean. I'm not sure it matters. Clemens is all cleaned up, but
Dude, Plantman does have pretty good archer micro. I'll give it to him. He does like the stand ground patrol thing. I know Plantman spends a lot of time in like solo matches or single player matches, like trying to find stuff like this.
Look, he's going right into thumb ring, bodkin, and crossbow.
he's here to.
I
His
would
name is Buck, and he's here
honestly,
to win this game.
with Dravidians, I would rather get the university and go for the ballistics over the thumb ring.
Ballistics are so good. Those archers, that mass got mostly cleaned up, but some of them will escape to live another day and be promoted to crossbow.
I couldn't agree more, Spencer. I think this tournament we've really seen the ballistics timings being crucial. Stomp had incredible ballistics timings. You see the kind of the higher elo the experience here from Faneth and Sammy. Both of them, their universities are completing as we
Right,
speak.
right into it.
And thumb ring without ballistics can be such a trap.
And with only 16 archers, it's not that good. You have like 30 plus, maybe?
But you know, credit where credit's due. Icelandic seal clubbers have taken the pressure off themselves, and now they're putting it onto Plantman.
Yep, 3 here. Yeah.
If they put Plantman off his if they throw him off his groove.
Oh yeah,
that
Plantman's gonna
bad.
die here.
He's
Rob's
gonna
gonna
get
have to rotate.
Can we hear Plantman?
Yeah, sure.
Fortunate they deny my uni.
Should have stayed on that. That's where we saw Blue's army, but I'll do damage.
Yep. I think we'll be just fine here. Plantman's walls are incredible. I'm gonna have a lot more.
I need help, please.
No, I'm coming. Like my army's right here.
He's actually buying the time for Rob to get here.
We can just clean this.
Yeah, I should make another uni, I think.
And Plantman's got so many
okay,
archers.
Plantman, jump anytime.
He has more archers.
Yeah, I don't have
ballistics
ballistics. Oh fuck, I lost
okay,
2 villas.
Okay. 2 villas is nothing, man. 2 villas is nothing. We're good.
Big jump. Rob has a ton of knights.
Clean this. We can cut the chatter.
And so good. And those knights, they're better now.
And Sammy's gonna be hitting Finnith right now with the looks like a big mass.
Yeah. Gets a few. That's brutal.
Look at the military advantage for low APM.
Clemens is down to 6 knights.
Yep. Yeah, Sammy's also going to be able to get into some eco compared to Faneth, who's going to be riding 1 TC for a long time. He does have the Mayan privilege though. He can probably go like 7 ranges.
Right outside of range. Oh no. Oh, okay. I think that's still a winner for Sammy.
Yeah, definitely. It's 23 to 16.
It gets another Vil as well. This is looking. Low APM Legends is in the driver's seat right now.
Sammy 42 and 30.
Their game to lose.
Rob 35 and 17 KD right now.
Oh,
insane.
Rob's moving up onto Sean Swallow.
Rob has played this really well. Rob is 3 TCs, 3 stables.
Look at those knights
position.
Into Sean Swallow's eco.
Sean isn't
it's
walled.
Gonna be brutal.
Sean isn't walled.
That's bad. Oh no. Off of gold completely.
Rob can just kill him here.
So many Vil kills. Well, at least even if not that many Vil kills, so much Vil
idle, yeah, you're gonna see his worker efficiency.
Oh, that's a lot of Vil kills too.
The only advantage is he's 10 Vils up on Plantman, but way behind on Plantman's archers, so it's not really an advantage.
Eco KD.
Oh yes.
He just lost 12 Vils. That's not nothing, buddy. That's not nothing.
Plantman catches his forward TC, that's now canceled.
Okay. And now, like, six crossbows right now for Han Swallow.
Yep.
He's getting
Faneth's
smashed.
army. Faneth and Clemens are going for an attack here on Sammy.
But
Rob, I think, will spot it.
Rob has. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, Sammy also only has six archers. He got totally cleaned up. That's not good.
This can be a base trade right now in a way. Although, with the help of Clemens, they could clear Plantman. They need more knights, so that is a lot of thumb range.
It's also really difficult
archers.
to find damage on Sammy's base, I think. He's positioned it quite well. Both his secondary golds are in the back, too.
Plantman doesn't have
really
ballistics.
nice.
He doesn't have
We
ballistics.
were talking about how, like, 2 equally positioned teams, it can be totally based on.
Oh, look at this! Look
where
at this!
their
Rob has
resources are.
caught Faneth and surrounded him.
And
This
that's
is a great
he's not
play.
small enough target there. That is there, all dead.
That is a huge surround. So what chance
Brutal.
Icelandic had, I think it's...
Another TC denied here from Plantman on the left. There's so much going on right now. We can't catch it all.
Right.
I'll keep my eyes on Plantman. Oh, he's fighting the knights.
Oh, he's gonna get in the
Isn't that
choke point, I
down?
think. Between the... Oh, why not get in between the
that's
TC and the gold?
Ooh.
So much. He's still doing so much damage to those knights, but there's too many of them, I think.
It's a ton of archers. He has thumb ring, too. So...
He's just wiping those. Like, I think that he gets cleaned up here, but that is a lot of knights dead.
I would love to have seen him sit between their castle coming from Sammy. Good God.
Wow, this
is crazy.
Because Clemens has to help Han Swallow, I think that castle is going to easily go up.
Yeah, there's no way they deny that. And that TC that just could put up is going to get put down real quick. Oh, no.
Now the military kinda caught up after that clear, but
Well, Sammy added 2 more ranges, so he's gonna be on 4 ranges.
And this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt Faneth a lot.
he's gonna get cleared.
He's gonna like 60. He's already down bills compared to Sammy. He's gonna be down a lot of bills.
His TC, forward TC on stone is gonna die to a castle.
And you're kind of seeing the weakness of Plant Man here against Han Swallow. Han Swallow's back up to 72 bills. He's got 4 TCs down now. So, you know, this might be, unless they can put the nail in Faneth here, I think Han Swallow might sweep his side, give him a little bit of extra time.
For how much he's been hit, he has a big bill lead. With,
oh, yeah. I mean, he's got 4. He's
5
he's
TCs?
putting down a 5th TC.
What?
Han Swallow says, you gonna do that damage to me? I don't care.
With that many TCs,
The
you almost
Han
don't give a
Swallow
shit if he gets
boom.
hit. He can just garrison.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, I don't know how many. He has 17 farms, so he can run 3 TCs.
I'll put it this way: Han Swallow only has 1 TC less than the entirety of low APM Legends does.
Rob's imp.
Ooh, that's gonna be scary. Rob, 110 bills.
Look at Clemens' food. Oh, Clemens kicked in.
Oh,
excuse me. Okay,
wow,
so
they're actually very similar. Night numbers, Vil counts. Rob gets Paladin. That's where they're not similar.
Yeah, yeah. As the game gets longer, Khmer fade out a bit.
Yeah, I mean, and then that cav bonus that the Franks have gets stronger and stronger the better the horse you're using is.
Is Handcart gonna finish? I think it will.
Rob's going nuts here with the stables too. He's gonna have a lot.
Yeah,
I kind of want to see more damage done on
Clemens,
the
I'm
Han
sure
Swallow
also.
here. Because I feel like Faneth's been pretty much...
Putain!
He hasn't been taken out.
Calme-toi,
He's been
calme-toi.
damaged
Non, non,
enough.
je me calme pas parce que.
I always feel like low APM Legends is winning everywhere we look, but you look at the numbers, it's like so even.
Yeah, I mean,
It is. Yeah, Clemens does a great job of raiding. It's very annoying.
I mean, I've got it. It's Han Swallow. Han Swallow has 90 Vils. He's up 22 Vils on Plantman.
I mean, if this is how game one's gonna play out, we are headed for game
That
5.
is a brutal. That is a brutal castle drop. That goes through.
He's getting into Rattans too, man.
Rattans.
Rattans are so annoying.
And he's
Rattans
imp
are gonna
himself. Okay, I said it was close, but Rattans and imp
I mean,
for Sammy, castles.
what's
on...
Faneth gonna do here? Is he gonna build?
Look,
Yeah. Oh,
Look
but
how many ranges this is gonna take out if it goes up. Although it's not gonna go up.
Yeah, he needs to back it up a bit, I
Yeah.
think.
Imp, Sammy, just chill a second.
He wants to range the TC as well. He wants the entire thing to be gone. Those knights are going to come over. This is not going up.
No. And this is going to be 4 ranges if it goes up, but I don't think it ever goes up.
And Plantman is getting so
Han-
much damage done onto him by Han Swallow.
Han Swallow is in Plantman's. Yeah, he's in his eco. Rob is rotating to the left. A big army of Plantman also.
See, I think this is kind of a misplay. You've got to stay with Sammy. Sammy's where the rest of the strength is. Plantman right now is he's a distraction.
And look at Han Swallow slip away. Let's listen in on Icelandic.
Okay, I got that.
Okay.
Spot, but I can at least go do the raids on
Well,
him.
okay, as soon as the Sea Church cop goes up, I'm clicking out. Oh shit, Rob's gonna clean me. God damn it.
Look at the Cavalier.
Yeah, I'm doing semi-space now.
Rob is gonna
Okay,
clean
well,
me.
I'm
God
gonna lose
damn
like
it.
most of my
What does
army
Chivalry
before
do?
40% faster. It's
Yes.
really expensive. It's not really expensive, but it's
40%
wood and gold.
faster.
Stables.
Oh.
Oh, and he got it before Paladin. That's such a high
But him
level
losing
play.
any knights before Paladin.
So
could be
Paladin
critical.
comes in really
Speeds
quick.
it up.
Well,
You
And
know,
Paladin is one of the. I think it might be the longest.
I'm getting
we
taking
can
time.
kill the chatter.
Nice, I'm
Nice,
raiding
let's go.
Sammy.
This is low APM's game now.
Rob is
No.
playing this insane.
Look over at Sammy's base. I don't see a Vil working in Sammy's base.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Paladin are going to be huge, but there's so much chaos going on.
It's true. It's basically kind of a trade between Faneth and Sammy
look,
right now.
Han Swallow going into Halb, I think.
Yeah, Sammy needs to have the consciousness here, I think, to make trebs. I don't think Clemens wants to dive under that castle with Bracer and, you know, Rattans with Bracer to kill a treb. You know, Sammy can gut most of the buildings of Faneth Space with some trebs.
Yeah, I mean, put the that castle, that TC, it's gonna go up, but so much damage. I feel like the damage Clemens is doing now.
Paladin is brutal. Yep, we have Han Solo, Sean teching into pikemen.
Oh boy,
they need it.
Oh, and the damage. The Clemens is coming.
Yeah,
Oh.
Clemens has
Franks
the numbers.
too secure the map with the cheap castles. There's a reason they're the #1 pocket civ. I love Khmer to death, but Franks are insane.
And look at the eco KD.
Like
Rob's 50-7.
You've run out of the bonus for the Khmer. They're not getting much out of their bonus anymore. Like the farming's still nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's not nice enough.
I think this is going to turn into a 2v2 on the left, while Fineth and Sammy kind
Look at all those crossbows though.
Trevor each other.
Man. All dead. They're dropping. They're dropping like flies. Oh wait, some of them get out.
They're gonna. I think Clemens isn't gonna let that get away. I don't think.
They should get between those houses. Stop right there.
Rob is chasing a lot though. Clemens is doing a fantastic job of making Rob chase.
Yeah, I mean,
with a stronger unit, you know, with making him chase with a unit that you want to be fighting. Here are the trebs from Sammy. Those have came out. Another castle.
Ooh, that's a great castle. It's all
and if Faneth gets taken off that gold, that's the only gold he's taken right now.
Yep.
Those crossbows are running a long way to do not much.
And here comes the raids from Clemens. He's very annoying with his raids.
And no walls, not enough walls from low APM Legends. Whereas look at Icelandic Seal Clubbers. Look at Sean Swallow. He is just he loves his walls.
They're planning the late game.
Look at Plantman. Look at Plantman's buildings on the left. Oh my god.
What in the wow. So
I wonder if he'll go champ line.
I know champ. He can just go
cheap.
Well, and his opponent's going Halb. Yeah.
Like, his Halb just dogs Incan Halb.
Right.
Woot Steel Halbs are no joke, man. They're good.
Now, Swallow kind of coming forward towards Rob's base with some Halb.
Yeah, those Halb are about to get a lot of gold efficiency.
There's a massive Treb war at Fineth and Sammy's base, too, but I think Sammy has the edge. Well, with Fineth coming in, I mean,
Clemens is up to 153 fills.
Wow. And he's not pop cap, so I like it.
And those trebs are down, and Faneth lives to fight another day. And he says, I've killed the trebs. I'll see you in your base, Sammy. Adios. The Hussars, we're gonna see why you want to wall up on these open maps late game.
Yeah, if you're not gonna wall, you need castles in your base. Forward castle coming in from Han Swallow. He wants an anchoring treb position.
And
can he get
Plantman is still not up to imp.
Yeah, Plantman has a lot of units here though.
Imp. Wow.
But he's not. He's blocking himself.
Why is he
that
not
castle's
imp?
gonna go up.
Did he realize he didn't click it or something? He's got the rest to go imp.
He was much later to making eco. He was 1 TC for a long time.
Look at those.
Yeah, but he has the res and he's not clicking imp. Has he does he think he's imp? I don't understand. This is very
big
strange.
raid coming into Clemens' base here from Rob.
I mean, look.
Okay, imp
you
is
love the
coming in.
Khmer farms, and now you're about to hate the Khmer farms. I think. Elephants from Clemens. He's getting elite.
Oh, he does get elephants. They're slow as hell, but I mean,
really expensive too. Now he's making barracks. Okay, this is not what you want to see. Your pocket transitioning to Halb is not great. This is going to be a brutal raid from Rob.
Yeah, look at all those open farms. You gotta ask Clemens, why does he have so many mills? Khmer don't need the mills.
No, I noticed that earlier, but there was so much going on, I didn't want to bring it up. I mean, it's just force of habit.
It is absolutely force of habit.
What he needs is houses by them.
He should just wall in his villagers. He could make a nice little, like, you know. I'm not sure that's the right word.
Yeah, it is getting dire.
Sean Swallow is he has 5 TCs. He went for such a nice boom. He is behind Vils to Plant Man. So that my friends is why 5 TC is not always a great idea. And remember when I said Clemens had 150 Vils? The man is down to 76.
This is over.
He has lost half his Vils.
Game
He
one.
just got Black Deathed.
Yeah.
Like this is the Middle Ages.
Clemens is in Rob's base though. Clemens is everywhere. Looks like there's some
why
sort of
they
trade
will play on. There's
starting.
even elephants trickling into Rob's space. Eco KD
They're just
165
trading.
for Rob, 86 for Clemens. Rob is just
I'll be honest,
killing everywhere.
elephants are not the greatest rating unit.
The castle from Faneth is finally going down on the right. This castle has been alive for like, it's been getting trebbed for like 20 minutes.
And it bought him time to get all the gold.
All of that gold.
530 left.
Honestly, I kind of wish that Rob would catch those vills that were running. From
Oh, look at this! Look at Rob's wall.
Rob is walling out Plant Man.
He is. I mean, it's
no respect.
I like it because
Connect
it's too
the
hard.
wood lines.
It's too hard. Oh yeah, you're right. He could just go there. Yeah, never mind. That. Wow.
Absolutely,
Robert.
Brutal. What's better, Khmer Hussar or Frank Lightcav? I know Hussar is one of the most overpriced upgrades in the entire game.
Dravidian Skirm, I think, against everything that dies to Skirm from Incas. You know, except Eagles, really. But, yeah. I would say they have this game. It would be a massive throw to lose from here.
100 Vill advantage almost.
Yep, Rob's got Vills queued up.
Triple the military almost.
Clemens has been thrown off his groove. He only just now started queuing up Vills to reboom. Rob's already rebooming.
Hunting, when it comes to the
Sammy's
not resigning,
way too powerful.
Icelandic clubbers are late resigners, and it's kind of why they're here. If you think of Game 5 last set, a lot of people would have quit in that position.
Yeah, I mean the fat lady is not singing, but you know she's warming. She's doing her warm ups right now.
I don't think they can win this game, but they are late resigners.
So many skirms. Incan skirms, by the way, their bonus is that they do not have minimum range, or they have much reduced minimum range.
I'll take Dravidians though. They fire 25%
They fire
faster.
so much faster. They're like machine guns.
Yeah, what
They're
can
so
Incas
good.
even do to Dravidians?
Not much.
No, not really. Yeah, not much. Especially in a trash war. And the forward castle, the castle that said, "I'm here to kill you, Plant Man," is going down.
Sammy's on fully upgraded Rattan archers, switching into Halb.
And so many
He
traps,
can
and
even
he's
get
pushing
his
into
own
Clemens.
elephants if he wants eventually.
Sammy says, "Get out of here, Faneth. I already killed you. I'm going to your pocket."
This has been a great game, though. We're approaching the hour mark. Wasn't a stomp.
No,
Yeah,
very back and forth.
On Arabia, and you couldn't tell me that this wasn't Lombardia, except the spawns are too far away apart from each other.
I'm gonna remind every game to get the civs right, and that there's no re for the clubbers, because I don't want to see any free wins
there
here.
it is. There it is. I mean, what can you say about that? I think you got to say in the end that both teams played so well that it came down to civs.
Clemens resigned.
He typed GG. I think he just realizes he's not actually controlling units. Hasn't realized he hasn't resigned. There it is.
There we go. That's not. Yeah.
That's not BM.
That is a massive. If you let the Franks get into Paladin, and you're the Khmer, you have let the game go on too long, I think.
Look at Rob's KD. 623, 331. He also had insane eco KD.
I know who my MVP is going to.
Does it rhyme with Cobb Shahan?
Lob, hey man.
Lob, hey man.
He played that incredibly. Not to take anything away from him, Franks are the type of Civ you play incredibly, but yeah, he played that really, really well.
I mean, he used the bonuses so well. I mean, like either he just, you got to either say he got lucky with using the bonus as well, or you could give him credit and say Rob really knows how to play the game.
Oh, the chivalry before Paladin is so cool. I mean, that's such like it's old school type thing, you know.
I mean, it's like getting conscription as the first tech in your castle. Make everything else come out quicker. Love it.
Really hard to do though. I believe chivalry is somewhere around the nature of like 400 wood, 600
resources. I'll check that right now.
So my moderators changed these ads to 1 minute from 2, and I don't even know where the hell they did that. Bob, why are you not around? Changed my shit, and now I don't know how to fix it.
Oh.
I'm
just saying, like, because we're getting hit by ads during the games because I can't run 2-minute ads.
Chivalry is 1,100 resources. It's 600 wood, 500 gold. That is not a cheap tech. That's not one of those techs that's like 100, 200, and you pick up because like, oh yeah, that's nice. I'll use that.
Well, I'm just gonna run one right now, and then maybe I can run a second one.
Yeah, allocating that amount of resources in early imp when there's so much going on, there's so many techs to get is really nice from Rob. I really like.
And especially if you could click Paladin at the time, then that's got to be like a siren song. It's like, ooh, Paladin, I want to click Paladin.
I personally like Frank Paladin the best in the game too. The extra HP just helps with all natures of it.
They're just so flexible. They tank more melee shots. They tank more ranged shots.
All those players were within 2 minutes of their castle time across the board too. Very even.
Everybody was so like it's fun to spectate a game where you're like, wow, this is really balanced.
Right. Thank you for the sub, Rob. And you also got MVP.
Undefined.
So, grats.
Shocking.
Game 1 MVP going to Rob.
Really heavy hitter civs were used there, by the way, from both teams. They really wanted to get that game won. So the question is, what will clubbers pick as their home map? Against us, they picked one of our home maps, so we'll see what they. Yeah, and that's legal legal.
Yes.
That's
you're allowed to pick. You're allowed to pick any map you want when you lose.
They want Coliseum. It looks like. Sorry, Sieg.
I was just about to say that. I'm not sure. No, that is. Oh my god, that is how you spell that. That looks so wrong.
Vietnamese Franks. Plantman was Dravidians, that's right.
Dravidians. The Dravidi Biddies. And the second map will be Coliseum.
You've gotta hate. Like, if I was Faneth right now, I would not like. You're getting Mayans, one of the top 3, in my opinion, strongest archer civs for an open map. The other 2 were banned. And then you have, Faneth didn't play bad. He just got, nuked, It was very hard game for him to play. I'll put it that way.
The berries, his berry positioning was brutal.
Right. And they prioritized it.
When you have to go for that 10-minute, I got to do a mill drop supported by military.
In a way,
this is an augur of bad things to come.
It would have been even worse if he wasn't Mayans, because they made the sheep last a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, he was mining that gold in his base, his main gold, for a long time. If he was in Mayans, I think he gets hurt a lot worse there.
Yeah, could call it Mayan privileges almost. Yeah. So, also something interesting, these teams both had 15 total wins to this point. And now
it's been broken.
Oh, wait.
The low APM
Wait, maybe not.
Actually, I was pretty sure low APM Legends had less.
I'm wrong. Icelandic is 1 game ahead still. Oh, I haven't updated it. No, they both have 16 now. I haven't updated it. Do that real quick.
All right. I'm so excited. I want to see Lombardia. I want to see Acclivity. I want to see all these maps.
Yeah, these maps are super entertaining almost every time. Not gonna lie, it was an epic map pool for this tournament. Still is.
Hindus for Lombardia. Really strong. I just realized for Icelandic.
Yeah.
Hindus have a ton of weapons.
I still
Camel.
think... Oh!
Good gunpowder.
Hindus do more damage, right, to walls? Scouts?
Yes.
So you could synergize Saracens, Hindustanis to break in.
Spanish, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the... Oh, Rob's listening, but, you know, you've got the... Saracens would go, like, you know, archers, forward archers. Hindustanis could go scouts, and then you've got the Spanish guy going for FC, walk across the map, make a castle, and start making conks. Really, really powerful strategy.
I don't know if these teams go early aggro or not. It's an option. Either one could do it. But we'll probably see late game, and that means we'll see Hoofnitzes and all that. Just play into low APM Legends hands. Hunting says he was going to go to sleep.
You can't go to bed for the final.
I would just be laying there like, no, I want to know what's happening. There's no way you sleep.
And meanwhile, I see Bob messaging in another Discord.
Bob?
Oh, goodness.
Bob doesn't give a shit.
Has he just checked out? Maybe he's just like checked out. He's like, I'm over it. I did my work. I mean, it's not like we get paid, so.
Bob has became one with the rats.
Wait a second, we don't get paid.
Did you not have him? Did you not have him in a contractual agreement here, Spencer?
Well,
what's the deal?
Yeah, he was actually supposed to be paying me.
Should have gotten it in writing, Spencer. Should have gotten it in writing.
Everyone that works these tournaments, they have to pay to help, you know, like.
Pay to win.
Why do you think Mine and his team made the finals last tournament?
True.
There's an underground money system going on that y'all don't know about.
Yeah, well, I think some of us know about it. Oh, where's Paige? Spencer.
Ooh, he's like the ringleader of the.
She's the ringleader.
The dirty money, whatever you.
The AOE 2 underground mafia.
She'll come to collect.
Oh boy. Anyway, Coliseum. I think for certain we're going to see Clemens play Turks.
Yep. So it looks like all 7 players are in the lobby.
What?
Actually, there's 2 players that don't belong, so 5 out of 6.
Kundera?
I don't know. Erickson. Maybe they're looking for a sub. They're recruiting.
Right now, they're looking to get rid of. They're like, Plant Man, you just didn't play well enough.
Yep.
You're being replaced.
The thing with Plant Man, we mentioned it. Like, yes, he's a D tier, but dude can play like so well. It's all there.
I mean, what a value pick. It really, if you were gonna say anything about low APM Legends, they're the value pick of gods for this tournament.
I couldn't agree more.
Their D players, honestly, are all just incognito C players.
Yeah, and
and Rob's an S player, masquerading as an A.
The thing I love that we saw that match constantly too the rotations from Rob and Clemens all over the place. They were constantly playing both sides. This isn't like a base race team, kind of like I guess even your team, Zumpy. You guys were more like you and Dev, you go kill, and RC like survive or do his thing. These are teams that throughout this tournament, I think they have rotated like crazy, played all over the place. Not that you won it, but I think your team was more built for you and Dev to kill. And same
Absolutely.
with the Fruits and Friends team too.
So that last game, you know, I didn't want to like talk about our set too much, but it really reminded me of Game 5. You got Faneth hurt, you know, Faneth's bleeding. Not like defeated, but he's not where he wants to be. And then you have Han Swallow with a huge eco. You know, huge eco, huge kind of lead on his guy. And Incas, I mean, I don't really know what you go into. Eagles, Kamiyukes.
Yeah, he can't make a paladin switch.
Yeah, he can't make like a paladin unit. So it kind of reminded me of that. Han Solo does a great job of not really playing his tier in situations where he needs to step it up. He definitely steps up to at least an A tier, I would say.
Yeah, at times. And he can also, like, early on that game, I feel like he was doing terrible, and he needed help from Clemens. Not terrible, but he was getting outplayed on by Plantman. But later on, the Elo showed.
So nice.
The Elo showed.
In that matchup, you probably just go Eagles and then Trebs, but he stuck with it. He went Skirms, which I don't remember. We weren't looking at his eco. Maybe he was out of gold, but Incan Eagles are like really good raiding units. They got all that Pierce armor.
And the
game, they could probably stand underneath a TC for like 5 minutes.
Game is up.
And be like, okay.
Coliseum, looks like civs are right. I'm sure they're going to double check that throughout this. I hope.
So if we get an admin win anywhere here, it's going to be disappointing, I think.
Right.
Okay, let's look at this.
Coliseum, really aggressive map.
Walling is an exercise in futility for the most part. Though, you can still do some walls.
Sammy hasn't been laming these last few weeks the way he usually does. Has he changed his style to like
this is the biggest switch up ever.
He's gotten nicer as he's gotten older, I think.
he's entering his like mellow old man stage.
Sammy's a softie.
He's like, back in my day, I used to lame. Anyway, you got Sammy on the flank, obviously, with Italians. Rob's back in pocket. Slav pocket, and then Plantman rounds it out on the other flank.
And Clemens is
different matchup here. We have the base race matchup.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem,
so you've got Plantman against Faneth.
The problem with the base race, Icelandic will want to run Faneth at Plantman 1v1, and maybe he does destroy him there, but I think Han Swallow and Clemens will be in big trouble against Rob and Sammy 2v2.
Yeah, except that that's the point, is that Clemens will help out.
Yeah,
look at how much.
I don't think he will. I think he will help Sean out.
Look at how much further Faneth has to go for wood than.
Oh, and look at Sammy. Okay, you know what? Because of that alone, maybe Han Swallow and Clemens can hold their own, just because how freaking far
Sammy has to go for wood.
That's why I said Dravidian's here. Like
Sean Swallow is in a nice place with wood. Plantman's in a nice place with wood. Rob's in a nice place with wood. Clemens is in a nice place with wood. And Sammy and Faneth are crying in the wind. They wish that they were in the same zip code as their wood, let alone the same country.
Right.
Yeah, that's a far walk for wood for Sammy. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's even. I think him and. This map just does that. There's offset flanks, kitty corner.
Faneth might lose a build to the board. He de-aggroes it.
Are you delayed? Are you at 429, 30?
Oh, no, I'm not. Goodness, my bad.
Because I saw that like 10 seconds ago.
I was fascinating over the wood. Oh, God, don't clip that. Jesus.
I was fascinating over the wood.
Plantman, what do you think of these walls from Plantman?
Soundbite?
I don't know about this.
Oh, he's deleting some.
That's like, I don't even know about that house. That's gonna make Vils walk all the way around it.
Yeah, I mean that's a little bit strange, but I guess he's
hey,
Plant Man's preparing.
We've said him and Sammy, they're all over the place with how they play, and now we see them walking around the house. This could be a Plant Man 0. They don't even know what to do.
Oh no!
I'm calling it now. This is a Plant Man 0 this game. Heard
The
it here
dancing
first.
Bills. That's a little bit harsh. The man's just. Oh, what is he doing?
That's what I mean. This is a Plant Man 0. It's got it all written all over it. You could just sense
Oh
it.
boy. Oh boy. Those are some poorly placed ostriches from Sean Swallow, but at least he's getting them.
Sean will, I think, have a nice wall too to his TC. And that will probably deflect a lot more pressure to Clemens, which you could say is a good or bad thing.
And look how good
It depends on whether Clemens. To be honest, Clemens could. Clemens loves sending the scouts forward with Turks. He's gonna want to just be. If there's any fighting in Clemens' base, then his game plan has failed. I think is probably what Clemens is thinking.
Yeah.
I think what I would do here with Sean's map, you could tower your wood and your gold if you really want, and you could even just 1v2 this side. You don't usually get an opportunity to protect both.
Yeah, it's pretty nice gold placement for him.
Yeah.
I like how Rob has been going no loom ups as a pocket. I think it's slightly greedy, but it usually works out fine for you. You have that extra Vil working on the way up.
Clemens stealing some sheep? Or are those his
Who hit
own? I think he
first?
stole them.
I think.
I don't know.
Oh,
This could
no.
go either way. It looks like Clemens has slightly more. No, I can't tell.
No, I
It's
think
even.
Rob takes it.
Clemens.
No, he doesn't.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know.
it's
Something,
over.
something was
Resign.
telling me Clemens was slightly ahead.
Low APM Legends just needs to quit. Try again next game.
Yep. They could Just kidding.
Good fight. Rob said good fight.
Oh,
well, they both
look at these
stood and
uptimes
fought
though.
like
Look,
men.
Han Swallow up. All of Icelandic is up first.
Sammy's up.
But, you said it was going to be a Plant Man 0.
It is. Look at his uptime.
Plant Man
What's he
is-
doing with the houses again?
This is a Plant Man 0.
Dude, this guy is he like?
This is
What is
finally,
he doing?
Even a
finally,
gate.
They brought a D man, and they're getting a D this
What is his
time.
wood?
He's gotta be toying with Hunting X, right? He's gotta be like.
He's just fucking with him.
I could see Hunting jumping in depending on how this game goes and benching him. You're up, Plant Man. How are you doing?
There's like
No.
5 houses in like a circle. Dude.
I don't know. Like, how are you gonna build ranges? Like, what's his wood situation? You'll get 1. 14 on wood. I guess he's up so
Usually,
late. He
you're
should
supposed to be
actually.
taking some.
What's he doing? What's his mill? This is a troll. Okay.
Is he effing high?
Okay, he's about to run out of sheep, and he's like, I need a mill to make farms.
He's
And he almost just dropped a mill to be able to make farms, but
he's
out of
gonna
food.
wall out his berries.
He's freaking dead.
God.
What am I watching? This is like I'm watching me
Sheep
play.
Whisperer
This is terrible.
says, "Stop complimenting this player."
Well, we're not. Me personally, I'm not trying to be biased towards anyone. I'm trying to be completely fair with who I compliment if someone
do
plays
good.
bad, I'll say it. Yeah.
Last game he deserved compliments.
Dude,
This
Plant Man
game,
played amazingly last game.
Yes.
This game, I will say I'm amazed both this game and last game.
You know, I say there's a curse of like shit talking. There's also like a curse of compliments. Like whenever we compliment someone, it seems like the next game, like, whoa,
he's too busy
what
blushing.
is going on?
Plant Man's too busy blushing over our compliments. All the blood is leaving his brain. It's going to his cheeks.
Sammy getting
Look at
fletching
Sammy.
here. Han Swallow already has it.
That's
Holy
why
cow.
he's shooting Sammy, but Sammy's gonna turn it right now. He's gonna kill these.
Yeah, I was
archers
about to say
immediately.
it's about to. These archers are about to go bye bye.
Okay, so Han Swallow is gonna have 2 archers to 8. And look, they are base racing. I love it. They are leaving Han Swallow alone. I think that's the
Plant
play.
Man has zeroed himself already.
And look
at the
Rob's
mill.
space. Look at Rob's space.
Look at the mill he's making.
Oh my gosh, what is
Oh.
going on?
God.
Look
what
at
are
Rob.
these walls?
It doesn't matter what Sammy does to Sean, Because Plantman zeroed and Rob has
Rob is
military in his
fine
base.
for right
This
now.
is a
Rob's playing them around.
Not really. Like his
I mean,
berries.
no, there's no damage. There's
He's
no
buying
damage
time.
on the Rob yet.
He's buying time. Sammy's coming. Dude, this is the funniest thing, right?
Oh,
so
Sammy is coming.
the idea here is that Plantman doesn't die, but if you're so much of a zero, there's nothing to kill.
I have
You know what I
never
mean?
seen this base.
Yeah.
I would have liked the house to the gold and then the gold to the wood. I mean, that gives you a decent amount of space.
And Faneth is so good about knowing when he can just ignore a player and go to the pocket. He did it immediately.
Yeah, they're not finding any damage, though. They will get cleared in the back here.
Yeah.
Where did Sammy end up going? Okay, he's under the TC.
It could actually be
He's
good for low APM to clear all this. It will be.
Yeah,
they will clear it for sure.
This is where Sammy, Sammy being able to outplay Sean is so good here
And look,
because this gives him free time.
Turk kept doing nothing there. It was just scouts fighting them.
Yeah, you can't. All that Pierce armor, you could have a million Pierce armor. You're still going to get doinked by your fellow scout player. It's like it don't matter.
Big clean. Faneth was going to come forward. He has now backed off.
And you know, Plantman has had a few extra seconds here to get some archers.
Dude, he has a ton of farms.
Yeah, I'm not hating the mill now.
Who's got the eco?
Clemens doesn't have a single farm. Oh, there it goes. Or excuse me, Faneth. I mean, he's making them now, but good grief, man.
I mean, okay. You know what? Let's look at this the nicest way possible. They gave Plantman a few extra minutes to unzero himself, and now he will be a player.
Han Swallow, if he would have... Okay, he's going to spot the wood line. He may go north with these archers.
Archers
it leaves
are so
him
slow,
vulnerable
though.
at the same time, though. But
Archers
he's got a tower.
are so slow.
Yes, Sean
I
towered
think
his
he'll
golden
stay.
wood. No, F that. Go forward, and he's going to. Look at his base. He's fine at home. His berries can get kind of hit, but that's it.
Oh, no. Well, you can say his
Once again,
berries
they're
can
coming to
kind
Rob.
of get hit.
Rob is definitely calming that right now. He's saying, Plantman, get your ass up here. You know what I mean? Plantman with no fletching.
Okay, there's the Berryville's hit of Sean. He's going to lose one Ville.
Rob's pretty safe, though. Like, you can't...
Yeah, I mean, he's done a pretty good job walling that.
Oh, Sammy sealed his wood line, though,
being
right
unwalled.
before Sean got there. It was going to be a disaster.
I do not think that other stable is going to go up, though. It's going to get caught.
Oh, Sammy. Oh, I thought he was going to go to Clemens. Sammy needs to go to Clemens. He's going.
Oh, and Sammy's basically all walled up over here, but he's going to lose a Ville.
He sealed it just in time. But this is still annoying. These archers can camp this whole wood line if he positions them right. I think. They stand by the gold, they can range, right?
Rob getting bloodlines here. Once Rob gets bloodlines, he might be able to clear that on his own. Maybe
Sean
not,
needs
actually.
to stand ground these archers in different spots. He's like kind of getting kited.
Yeah, I don't think 2 scouts makes up 13 archers. Don't get me wrong, scouts are
Bloodlines
good.
is crazy, though. Sammy towering.
Yep, he's got 7 on wood. That'll be an issue for him.
Look at that Sammy sneak onto Clemens. The wood line.
Yep. Wood line will be fine.
I'm not sure it's going to do anything.
It won't.
There's a gate, though.
Oh, that's true.
Gates
He's gonna have to tower for sure.
Immediately, and he does.
The tower goes up.
He'll be fine.
Instantaneously.
I wonder if Sammy
look at
sits
Sammy's
under the
goal.
tower.
Sean is killing
so much
more
damage.
Vills of Sammy. Sammy
So many Vills.
I wonder if he sits under the tower. Nope. Oh, great house from Clemens.
Oh yeah, he tried. Yep, missed that.
Sorry,
It's fine.
What you're watching is definitely more.
I'm glad you pointed it out.
No, they're both good. Plantman is all the way over here.
This is 3 armies at Sammy's base. Turk scouts are tanking the archer fire.
So much idle time from Han Swallow, though.
But this is
Bill's just camping out under the base. Clemens getting pressured, having to. Oh, he's gonna. No, he's not gonna lose a Bill.
I wonder too, with the Italians being able to get great uptimes due to the cheaper up. Sammy being really annoying here on Clemens Farms as well.
Rob
This
is up first.
So much
exactly
idle time.
kind of what happened to me. It's very, very, very annoying.
Yeah, and they're gonna
No
have a
Bill
Castle
picks,
Age
though.
spike from Rob, who is up first.
I do not. I want to just see. I want to see knights. You know that song, like shot, 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 shot.
Clemens actually had to
I just want
delete
knights,
his
knights,
mining
knights.
camp.
Yeah, Clemens nowhere near Castle Age either. Rob's up. I
Everybody
think.
for low APM is up.
Sammy's getting cleaned up here, though. That doesn't feel great, I don't think.
Yeah, especially
no.
Turk Light Cav. They're exceptional at clearing that up.
And now you just have a stream of archers going to Sammy's base from Faneth for some reason.
Faneth?
Does anybody else see that?
Faneth.
Where? Stream of archers going
They're just
from...
going under his
from
TC.
Faneth. He's just going. What am I watching?
He's lost 2. Okay, I think he noticed.
Holy shit, man! What are you doing? Oh, this could be so badly timed for him. Oh, he's somehow he knows. He sees it.
Look at the rates from Clemens under Sammy's TC.
Oh, and
it is Turk Light Cav.
Damn Light Cav.
They don't take a lot of damage.
Damn Light Cav. I'm surprised they don't turn around and go for the. He just leaves the gold. I can't believe that.
I think he wants to go for Rob.
I think he feels panicked by the fact that he hasn't been in Rob's base.
Well, they're going to see Rob up now, and this is going to be scary.
This is going to be a huge power spike. Freaking Plant Man has a ton of numbers.
Triple stable knights.
We were talking about how Plant Man was zeroing, but he's a low elo player. He needs a little bit of extra help getting to where he needs to go. Okay, but now that he's here, man, he's ready to play. Yeah, I would like to see him go around. I want to see him go around and hit that gold
from Castle.
Sammy
Sean just clicked.
Do some kind of wall.
Rob has armor coming in right now. These archers of Sean's are all going to die, especially with the knight in the mix.
Oh, click ups. Sean just marketed up, so he is in Castle Age.
Plantman top score. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't really like how Clemens is going for Vills here. Only because like a scout costs 80 food, a Vill costs 50, right? So
yeah,
it's
50.
like he just lost 3 scouts for 1 Vill. Especially how they scale with Turks. I don't really love it.
Yeah, they could clear Plant Man.
Look at Plant Man, dude. He can't deal with this.
Do you think maybe he was ignored too much?
I think so. The thing is that
base that looks like part of human anatomy is working out.
Part of you mean like a penis, right?
Yeah.
He is penetrating that wood right there. If you get what I mean. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much damage from Plant Man, but no second TC. I kind of would like to see Plant Man.
Rob with a ton of units. Clemens with 2. Look how many units Rob has.
This looks
so much
good for Icelandic, and it looks
Swallow.
so bad now.
God, Sean Swallow, I gotta say, it feels like he must have Titanicked himself somehow. It doesn't feel like he's been pressured that hard this game.
Yeah,
as hard
he's
as
gonna
like,
lose his archers before crossbow. What are you doing, Sean? Sean, run!
Oh, he's running.
I think he was distracted. I don't know. It's a mess for Titanic.
Also, Clemens had to make a tower, so he's gonna be late to adding a TC. I mean,
you can Rob is gonna kill him. This is over.
Look at the stream. Look at the stream of units into. Oh,
he needs camels queued. He needs camels.
He's dead.
This is over. So many knights.
Wow.
So many knights that early. What are those knights upgraded? Those knights are 1-2.
Let's listen to who do we want to listen to?
Let's listen to low APM. Rob looking strong today.
Smart TC Woodline.
Oh, Faneth is here with massive numbers, and I mean.
That's what I was saying. He added like 12 ranges, so be careful.
Yeah.
If he's fighting you, just let me know.
He's just cleaning up at Clemens' base.
Rob just runs though. That's the great part about playing Cav. He can just run away
beyond enemy lines.
Right, he doesn't have to take the fight.
I'm gonna regroup with the rest of my army.
I'm gonna regroup around my
massive
base.
Vill lead, decent army lead.
He's gonna hit Han Swallow. Look at Han Swallow's wood line. Everything right now under
They're
threat.
strong even without it though.
If he gets into that wood line. Oh, the quick walls.
Wow. Great job, Sean. Gonna break it.
Should I go elephant archers? I have lots of food.
It's kind of a
Maybe I'll go
debate,
elephant
though. He's not unlocking much by getting into
Who's
that.
gonna come over
little
this
Right,
way?
you almost-
area.
Does Faneth have
But once
ballistics?
again,
He
he'll
does.
just leave, or he should just
He
leave.
could maybe wall these.
He's regrouping under.
Yeah, there he is.
Do we want to mute again?
Yeah, let's mute. It looked like GG, but it's not yet. Even
Yeah,
though
I mean, the Knights just leave.
Plant Man with 60 units.
Plant Man making the elephant archers.
that's
He's making the elephant archers.
I don't know about going elephant archers. Just stick
I love
with
it.
your
I love it.
crossbows.
More elephant archers.
Wow.
Rob's score is back on top.
Once
Faneth
again-
is the. Oh.
I was just gonna say, once again, Rob's playing really well, like MVP in my opinion at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would
Yeah,
have given
he
the
is.
MVP to Plant Man if I hadn't seen the first 10 minutes of the game.
Look, he's going to nuke Clemens again.
He's back, baby.
God.
Clemens is on 46 vills.
And he's gonna
This
lose
man is.
more.
This is real poverty hours
Rob,
for
he's
Clemens
gonna
over
kill
here.
every vill that doesn't
Eco
fit in the TC.
KD climbing for Rob.
Every single vill that doesn't fit in these two TCs, which is you can fit 30 vills, right?
30
So-
bills, so.
We see
I
three
can
armies
understand.
going to
Ooh,
Sammy,
they're gonna clean up
but
Sammy. They're gonna nuke Sammy here, maybe.
Doesn't matter though. They can't.
I mean, you destroy that army of Clemens. I think that's Clemens' last army, baby.
I think Rob can kill a TC, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, definitely. He's. Well, maybe not, but
Rob's
it'll be
putting his third
close.
TC down.
Honestly, if I was Rob, I'd kind of want to get more damage done on Faneth. Look at that score. Faneth is in position to carry his team.
Well, that's why I hate like
Plantman's
bloodlines
not
and
moving
elephant
on him.
archers and husbandry. Like Plantman could go imp instead of like getting all this weird shit.
I still like elephant archers. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
This is a ridiculous army coming forward.
Uh,
Good grief.
Like,
come
moments
on, go
ago,
look at,
he
go
had
look at
a
Leaf
he had
Man's
1,000
army. Go look
food,
at
400 gold.
Plantman's army.
It is kinda
Beautiful.
Cool. It is cool. It is cool.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
God.
Ballistics
Point of
coming in
view,
right
you're
now.
facing the extreme AI.
I mean, really, like a Mangonel. My kingdom for a Mangonel, really.
Yeah,
He is putting
mangonels
up
are
the Siege
needed.
Workshop. That's a TC back there. I don't think they're going to get any damage done on Sammy. Rob is remassing to the south there.
Look at the elephants just go under the TC.
They don't care.
Yeah, they
don't give a shit. Plantman's like, okay, I don't have any siege. That's fine.
Just
I have
eating
a
it.
siege ram.
They have bloodlines and both the armors. So they are very tanky boys.
And Bengali elephants attack quicker. I think that's
Okay.
just in their
I said
bonuses.
I didn't like it, but it's fucking working.
I love it. I love it. I love elephants. Show me more elephants.
Faneth getting cleared too. Gosh.
Faneth's army did basically nothing.
Thumbring
and
is
that's-
in right now for Faneth.
That's a little bit too little, too late.
Yeah.
There's no one tiles to
elephants are
sit in
gone.
either. You know, usually you have like a cheeky little one tile you can sit in on a wood line. Just doesn't look like this map even actually has that many.
And the TC goes down from Faneth, so he's losing his mass away and he's losing his TCs at home.
Rob is also double Clemensville's almost.
Look at that. He's Faneth obviously wants to get a castle up. This man is on stone real hard. He's throwing up some mills. I'm not sure that's going to mean anything. And you know, you got to say the elephants are a bit of a meme. They
They're
are
working.
faster than normal archers. They're
He can't fight it. He can't fight it.
Yeah, he needs siege.
Good
I think he needs mangonels to fight it.
It's ridiculous.
And
I personally,
definitely-
I think Plantman's like over microing here. I think you just stand him there. Like, come fight me, bro.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, and the siege elephants. Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I love everything about this game. Plantman's getting my MVP. I'm sorry. He just
good.
is.
It's Rob has completely nuked Clemens out of this. He's double the vill count. You know,
It's true. I mean, looking at it objectively, you're completely right.
Yeah, this is full meme
What?
status from Plantman, but it's he can't.
I don't, and no one on their team can fight this. Like,
And here comes Rob.
the-
Even if you had
the-
mangonels
the-
at this point, you can't stop it now.
Those siege elephants, those Bengali siege elephants are so good.
They're
like
ridiculous.
capped. They're like capped ram. That's
So,
how good they
Where
are.
did this all go wrong? It felt like it was a pretty good start for Icelandic.
Where did it all go wrong? Clemens got cleaned up back in Rob's base. His scouts did. And then Rob was up to castle, and Rob said, okay, that was a nice scout mass.
Very similar to my game, right? They found a ton of damage in the back of my base, at the back of the pocket's base. And I guess they thought the same thing would happen this game, but
I mean,
there was a little bit, better. I don't know what was better or what was worse, but they managed to not take as much damage from it. And
I mean,
be in
you
the
look at the
driver's
two
seat.
players. You look at the two players on the game that haven't walled up as much, Sammy and Clemens. They have been the two punching bags for both teams. Now, Sammy has since then, he's like more defensive, but like it's been hard to put damage onto Sean Swolo, which is why I must assume that he Titanic himself somehow.
Yeah,
because he's really further behind than he should be. And Plant Man, we were laughing at him, but he hasn't been damaged at all. Like
I was just gonna say these 20 bracer arbalests that are in front of Han Solo's base are so annoying. They are gonna be just an absolute thorn in his side because you can't fight it with anything.
Oh, I think
he
it
just
really
gets to whatever he wants.
Like the initial rotation of Rob, I think was good, but getting deep behind his base and cleaned by Sammy was costly. Maybe if they would have poked when he still had the berries in the front. And
That's exactly what they did to me, though. If you remember, they were behind my base.
Yeah.
They
but
played
they
out
had,
the
they had
same
three
exact
armies.
way.
They had three armies at your base, though.
Plant Man is just and like Clemens didn't wall up his base at all. Rob just spent the entire middle of the game running into his base, killing everything.
I think three armies you can go behiin your base. But
like, look at Faneth's absolutely garbage house wall. That's a great wall. It provides at least a funneling effect. It's like Faneth knows that they're not going to come from over there, and he survived longer. But in the end, it doesn't matter.
Here come the Arbs behind. They will get cleared, but they're going to kill a lot of knights, I think, if he micros correctly.
We also didn't see a lot of Turk bonus kick in here. Like, the light cav
Yeah, I mean,
didn't fight
the
archers
Turks
that
are
much.
great. The Turks are great, but they're shitty against knights.
This is the type of clear, too. This is the type of clear, too, where you're like, Sammy's like, I'm getting cleared, but I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, look, he's already
Rob
killed like
has
4 or 5
Imp
knights.
and 16 knights of his own.
And these are knights that aren't anywhere else. They're not. They're knights that aren't using the fact that they're faster. And Sammy has another 42 arbs. I kind of want to see, like, he wanted to drop so many castles last game. I wish I could see a castle drop this game. Okay, so we're actually seeing the weakness for once of this comp is that they don't do much to
Skirms, but he's got a mag.
Oh no, they do fine against skirms.
He added a mag in for this.
Bengali Elephant Archers specifically take less bonus damage.
Well, I'm not talking
really
about
stupid
like,
unit.
The skirms are still slowing them down. That's the problem. Is that the skirms are dying very quickly.
Clemens cleared that one mass. Look, there's already another mass of Sammy's at his base. He has been so focused this game. He never had a chance.
They know.
To really
They
get
know
in it.
that Clemens is like, if anybody's going to save it, it's going to be the pocket, and I don't think the pocket's going to save it.
Rob is imp. 132 vills. Arbor and Cavalier coming in. Once again, similar to Plantman's army, no one on the map can deal with this. No one on the map can deal with Plantman's army. No one on the map can deal with Sammy's army. And no one on the map in 10 seconds will be able to deal with Rob Mayhem's army. This is ridiculous.
There just is not an answer. They are late resigners, but it's time to call it here. I think if you're
Plantman should have been up to imp like 5 minutes ago.
He's going on He has like 7 mangonels. Plantman. I don't. This is an AI. This was not a human playing this.
He does not like.
Oh no! He didn't get anything from it. Look at all those siege elephants.
He could dive the castle with the siege elephants.
I love him.
And he's going to.
This is ridiculous.
My kingdom for a pike man. Vanna is saying right now.
GG is called.
The GG is called.
Well,
absolutely, just the greatest game of all time.
Low APM
119
legends.
Cavalier from Rob. He didn't even get to use them. Just the fact that he was up to imp was enough to scare the enemy into resigning.
They are 2-0. We've seen a reverse sweep last match from Icelandic. They'll have to do it again. I mean, it's very unlikely to do 2 in a row, but They just need
They've
to
got
get
him
a
right
win.
where they want him.
They need to get a win.
Largest army, 99 from Plantman.
Yeah,
What
when they win, their confidence skyrockets.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I think we're all just too low to understand that build from Plantman. I don't think it was bad.
He had the
Hera's
best
going to be
KD.
coming on and onto his stream, and he's going to be like, I saw this new great build. I'm going to show you it today.
One thing to say, he had a terrible start, and they ignored him because of it and had a chance to do big damage, but Sammy and Rob then cleaned him up. So it could have been good. Like, he got away. Plantman got away with the complete shit start. Really.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the risk that you run when you ignore the low elo player. You might run into the fact that they're actually not that bad at playing the game. They're just bad at doing the eco.
God.
Right.
He likes making buildings in a line too. I've noticed that. Like the other game, he made all the barracks in a line. This game, he has all these siege workshops in a line.
Hey, what are you talking about? Faneth built an entire house wall across the Faneth's house wall is visible from outer space.
Good grief.
And I will say, Rob finished that game as the highest score by 11 points.
I want to give it to Rob, but good God, man, Plantman is such a treat.
I love that.
And he was against Faneth. Like, he killed a good player.
That.
Oh God, Plantman already has 3 votes. Jesus.
That's gonna be him.
I'm giving him the 4th, baby.
He is against Faneth. He's against Faneth.
Like he was taking it to Faneth.
No, I agree, Hunting. Sammy is not playing poorly, but he's not playing fantastically either.
To get MVP, you have to play like either you have to be the reason they won, or you have to play way above what people expect you to play. The fact that Plantman was in Faneth's base with his campaign-ass army was...
Good grief. You can't kill it either.
I think if he had built a Rotha, I might have died.
Good grief. Yeah, if he had a castle, he would definitely be making some
Rothas. Maybe a few monks to heal his army, yeah.
It's like Meisel. It's like, let me just look at the tech tree and just vomit it onto the map.
Hey, why am I allowed to build the units if I'm not supposed to? That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, you said this is a team game? You said I only make 1 unit? No.
That sounds like bitch shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Meisel-like army, but definitely different. Plantman style.
Definitely different.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No militia, not a million skirms.
Much more Chad, honestly.
Yeah.
Incredible.
He was styling.
Like, yeah.
Style points for sure.
A few elephant archers. I mean, Mangonels are a cool unit.
I think that's the first time Clemens has lost with Turks this tournament.
Yeah, that's brutal. I mean, they didn't let him raid. They said no. He's like, you look at me and you think I lose vills? No, I am the one who raids.
They've adjusted well to the style of Icelandic. It seems like they have every answer they need for them right now.
And I don't really want to point fingers at Icelandic, but Sean Swallow was a 0 there. Like, he did not do much.
Well, he's against Sammy. He should be a 0. Is the thing.
I know, but he's compared to Plantman's position on his team, you would expect Sean Swallow to do more.
You can't penetrate the penis walls. Impenetrable strategy. Also, both games he made the tower instantly. He had the tower down instantly in Feudal Age. So, yeah, I think another main difference is Rob walls earlier, which hurts Clemens' idea. Clemens is a big raider, so Rob's walling definitely hurts that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a style difference, like Spencer said.
Yeah, and we have Bob back. Bob is in the behind the scenes.
Oh, fantastic!
Welcome back, Bob.
Bobby boy.
He doesn't know where the setting is either. Man, I don't know how these ads got changed to 1 minute, but I have no clue how to make them 2. I looked and it's grayed out where I can click it.
Okay, so for some reason they're on Coliseum again. I think that is a mishost. I would assume. I don't think we're supposed to do 2 rounds of Coliseum, are we?
Yeah, and it's giving me like a duration where I can even run these little 1-minute ads. Cool down.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some water.
Are we gonna have a roster change here? Little hunting action on a laptop in China?
No,
Subbing
there's
in?
no way.
They're up 2-0. I might play with their food a bit here.
I think you can't give them a win. You gotta
Hunting's in there, drilling them. Chinese commander right there.
Yeah,
In
there's
another
no
life,
way he's happy even with that performance. He's just always. He's played
in
terrible.
another life, like the butterfly effect. In another life, Hunting is in charge of China's military, 100%.
Yeah, he wrote that book, the Art of War. Had to have been him. He's just in another life.
Rec analysis. Maybe he's going for a mid-set rec analysis.
And his name is Rob Mayhem.
I'll be right back.
Okay. What a great second game.
So looking at the civs here, like I'm
Once
about
we
to get
get
the
fucking
map,
cleared,
I'm
man. I
sure
can't make fucking
Thanos is
scouts
smoking right now. Getting his
Rob,
powering up.
That doesn't work though because Rob also smokes. So if Dennis is going to power up with smoking, then so is Rob.
Han Solo earlier in the chat said both of my teammates are smoking. He's all alone in the VC.
It's oh god, it's all come down to this.
So I have to assume we'll see acclivity here, just to make a talking point here, because I don't think you want to go Lombardia.
No,
right? I
Lombardia
think you want to go
is
acclivity.
Lombardia is
or
Rob's
donut
bread and butter.
You want to go
donut?
acclivity
I
or
could
donut?
see donut. The problem with donut is that it's very easy for I don't know.
Oh god, I just realized they have Teutons and there's Donut. So I don't think the Han Solo Gigabrain strat works again, right? Because you've seen it. That's kind of one of those things where like you do it once and then you can't really do it again.
The thing is that it entirely depends. I think if he's across from Samir, it doesn't work.
Non, ne calme pas parce que.
If he's across from Plant Man, like
Yeah, but,
I don't think
but
Plant
you
Man
know what
has
happened. Like, yes, he can make the tower and the choke point, and you can't really do
Okay.
anything to that in feudal. But like, Rob has to just have the awareness to send 20 knights into Han Solo's economy. I mean, he had under 10 military that
Okay, that's-
entire boom.
Maybe, but that you're already assuming that Faneth and Clemens are just dead and unable to pressure there.
True.
I think the problem they're having right now, and I witnessed this same shit. When we were playing Rob's team, it was very close against like Docs. When they switched to Plant Man, we felt like it was such a massive difference skill-wise. Like we didn't have a chance once he switched in. Last match, Rito and Leafman's team, it was MTE playing. It was very close. I think when you add Plantman in and he plays like this team is just very fucking hard to beat.
Plantman
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
It's like
Plantman's
he's a
ridiculous.
G tier, but he plays like a B when he plays like this. And how are you going to stop that? Like Sammy
only
isn't playing
players-
amazing.
I've ever played against that feel like Plantman or in ranked games when I've queued against Sato, Tato, MBL. This is the feeling that you get when Plantman is in the game with you. Just complete dominance.
I'm just saying, like, when he plays good, it's hard to beat this team. And Rob's playing great too, and Sammy's playing good enough. So,
Yeah, Sammy is not just throwing.
Yeah.
he hasn't had a throw game.
He's not
yet,
playing
so
amazing, but he's playing good enough, and Rob is playing seems like really
add
well.
a check to Coliseum, by the way. Or
yes.
whatever it is.
If this was MTE today or Docs, this could very well be 1-1 or 2-0 the other way.
It is Acclivity. It is Acclivity. And it's Neo Clan is deciding to join the game for some reason. I don't know who he is, but... What? There's multiple people in there that aren't supposed to be in there. What is going on here?
They're hype.
They're hype. They're hype. They're getting to meet with the legends. Okay. So Acclivity. What do you think, Civ-wise there?
Acclivity. Let me go back to the draft. Think Magyars for sure. Malay. And probably Aztecs will be given to Plant Man. And then for clubbers, they probably play Huns. Give Faneth Koreans, and then it's difficult.
Is that really the strongest team that they could go, though? Like this is do or die now for them.
Yeah, Stomp played Burgundians pocket on Acclivity quite a bit. Made it look pretty decent.
I think Saracens on the flank for
I think they want Saracens for Lombardia, though, right?
I don't think they have a choice at this point. Like I think Saracens are the stronger civ. They need to. Maybe they're saving Saracens for next tournament. Then, yeah.
Well, true. No, I agree with you. I agree with you completely.
You have to win it all, so I mean, you kind of just have to. If you need them on a different map, I think you do save them, and you hope you win this game.
I don't think they're a necessity, though. Like, they can be played on either, right? Like, Saracens aren't really countering anything. Like, they're not countering Goths, they're not countering Bohemians. They're really not countering any of the civs they have back. I guess Malians, they kind of counter.
I think they can kill early.
That team bonus alone means that the archer player can just win. He can win his side solo. He doesn't need a knight player to come over and like crack open things for him. He doesn't need to build siege.
See, I see it the opposite. I see it as you give it to the weaker. You give it to the weaker player so that the better player gets the team bonus and can play another civ that gets.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying maybe they make Sean Swallow play Saracens, and then he goes, I don't know, Vikings? No, probably not. But maybe.
I think Vikings, honestly.
Bob says Acclivity is a sexy map. Yes, it has been good. I think it'll be better than what we just saw.
Oh, what do you mean? I like what we just saw.
What we just saw. What we just saw was legendary.
I mean, it'll be closer. This map seems to be closer.
There's a bunch of extra people in that game now. What is going on?
It seems like, if you want to say elo-wise or whatever, this seems very hard for Icelandic. They could turn it around. Plantman has gone from amazing to full zero, like later games in a set, but that's kind of what has to happen. I did claim you were the underdogs because you guys lost to them already, Hunting.
And you could have easily lost today.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way. Well, Hunting doesn't count as 3-0.
I would like to see a lot of the maps, over a 3-0. I think everyone would.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see
the depth of this civ draft,
Yeah, I want to see Donut and Lombardia. Acclivity, honestly,
And you say we Hunting. Let's not pretend that you're just a cheerleader. You're not really a part of the team.
Oh, a team drafter, maybe at best.
You haven't won a game this tournament since you played. I'll throw some shade that way.
Team mascot, exactly. Okay, let's see.
Hunting, Docs, and MTE, aka Team 2.
Wait a second. We're not on Acclivity anymore. It's Donut.
Donut. Okay.
What is going on here? That's a swap. I think we do see. Why do you think Saracens on Lombardia?
I still see Acclivity.
I just refreshed it. They're on Slapdown, SS2, BOA3, Donut.
Yeah, it's Donut.
Donut. Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here
Donut
for
in the
Donut.
house. That means
sucks.
it's gonna be possibly Koreans. Sammy will go his Malay. Men at Arms.
I feel like Poles somehow make it in there.
Teutons. Sean will go Teutons again.
The Rootin' Tootin' Teutons.
And
Teutons for
I
Donut.
think maybe even Chinese. Fenneth. If you weren't a team if you weren't a team 2 player MTE, then why aren't you playing right now?
I want everybody to hold hands.
No,
and
I didn't
pray.
even mean like they're like worse. I just meant they have an entire second team that could play, and not one of the players is the same.
Yeah, never mind. We'll have questions after the tournament to how many subs we think in the future should be allowed, because this is definitely a crazy big team, but it's also needed to add subs throughout a tournament to make the games actually happen oftentimes. I think they use subs as like a fucking roster. We're going to get all the best picks we can, and not necessarily because they needed them, but we didn't have rules against that at the same time.
I was about to say, that's kind of smart, though. And if you think about it, hunting being Chinese, it's very fitting. There's a lot of them. You know what I mean? They strength in numbers.
They have 6. They instead of 3 players, they have 6 players. Instead of 3 vills, Chinese have 6 vills. Right?
Correct.
All makes sense. I mean, and to be fair, I think the subs make perfect sense as long as they're all getting a part of the winnings. Now, if someone gets,
no, they're actually not.
Yeah, I think Hunting said he will distribute it to the people that played the games. So I think the 3 that have been playing will get the prize pool.
And the game's up.
He might throw a few dollars at MT or something. I know Hunting, without being too personal in here, he has he's well off.
He doesn't need the 250.
Well, when you say he'll be giving, is he like the leader here, or?
I think he's the team leader. Yeah, I think he. And I'm not saying that like he's the best or anything like that. I'm just saying I think he's like
the manager, the coach.
Yeah, he's the manager. He's the coach.
The GM.
Okay, so Fanneth with the Saracens, as I thought. Fanneth Saracens.
You know who we've seen before?
In the pocket.
We've seen the Teutons clog this up. That was a Fruits and Friends strategy. I don't think Bolo will do it.
Plant Man is flank Malians. I gotta win this in Castle
Look,
Age.
Han Swallow is laming Sammy. Sammy had the opportunity to go for his, but he's coming back.
I think he sees that. I think he might be able to stop it. Yeah. To be honest, this map always surprises me because I feel like it's almost close to like Black Forest, but I never see anybody.
Look at the blocks!
Oh, no!
Look at the blocks! No! He needs a Vil. He's got to pull a Vil. He's gonna lose the scout.
He's got that.
Maybe.
What'd he do?
Use a Vil.
That elephant's not hitting.
Use a Vil, Han Swallow.
That elephant's not hitting.
Oh, he's gonna get it. They might read.
Han Swallow, he's
he lost it.
My god.
He has Vil.
It's a mess.
No.
Look at his TC. Look at his TC too. It's idle. Okay, he switched. Oh, he just ate 2 things.
I'm not gonna lie. What I would do at this point, you've already kind of fucked up. Just douche. Your Teutons, it's Sammy. Why not?
I thought you were gonna say re.
No, just
say they don't have
just
a re.
douche. Just fucking douche. Why the hell not? I think if you douche Sammy here, like they're gonna destroy Plantman and Rob.
I think douching is something you have to kind of mentally prepare for before you do it. It's not something that people are just like, well, I'm just gonna douche now.
I think you do it.
Look at that lumber.
Actually, look how many he has on wood. This is not an archer build. Vil's coming forward. This is a fucking douche. Can we listen in?
Oh my god, he is. Was this all the plan?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
let's listen into low APM.
Low APM?
Yeah, I want the Sammy reaction.
Okay,
Sammy's gonna be pushing
I'm not gonna
deer.
undeafen them quite yet. And it doesn't even see it. Okay.
Now, Sammy may pull the Vils and fight it. Is the thing. That is the best.
Okay,
I think he will for sure.
So Sean
okay,
will have
I'm
to
gonna.
wall. Let's listen.
Oh, we're close. We're close.
Sean, don't lose your.
I'm undeafening.
Good stuff. Kill the scout. I'm getting douched.
Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say, imagine the
fight it.
TC still garrison when
might.
he instant shoots it.
10 Vils in, go extra to wood. 8 to wood. 10 in the TC.
Fight it! Come on. Okay, thank God.
It is a
I was
Tootin'
gonna say.
TC, but it's not
It's
extra
Tootin' douche.
Vils.
Yeah, that's why.
And you just keep making villas, right?
As
I
you
like
can,
the
yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, we haven't seen people fight it. Sammy is fighting it this time.
I think everyone has heard my great gripes about
your
douching.
absolute rant.
Look at
I'm
it.
deafened
It
again.
doesn't work. He's done.
We're deafened.
Like, if you.
I mean, look, it's already almost dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if this is.
Whoa.
Yeah, any Civ but Persians.
He's
you're
eating a
looking like
sheep.
this.
What is Titanic? You have to have. If you're just repair her, this is worthless. You need to be shooting and forcing. Gosh. This went really bad.
This is. I think Titanic has lived up to his name. I think, sadly.
Tootin's actually didn't do anything here.
This is maybe a disaster. What I don't understand about it is that he failed a lame. That's it. There was no reason to do this to himself.
It hasn't been going well these last 2 games. So
it doesn't matter. What he's doing right now is he's losing the game.
He is out of the game. Yeah, he is. So the issue here is you're saying he's taking Sammy out of the game, but Sammy he's also taken himself out, right? And Sammy can just go to the other side.
And he has not taken Sammy out of the game. That TC is going to go down.
He has delayed.
And Sammy is going to be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. We've seen this shit happen where Sammy wins
No, because someone was there this time. Someone was there this time to tell Sammy not to pretend, not to act like a bonobo. Okay, this is like someone was there to coach Sammy. We heard Rob tell Sammy what to do.
The sheep.
This is a disaster.
Sammy's gonna get all the fucking sheep.
If he gets all the sheep, it's GG.
Oh my gosh.
Sammy's kind though. Don't you think he's gonna give him back?
No.
No,
I'm serious.
No,
Sammy has like a soft spot in his heart.
He's killing them. He's killing the sheep. This is a disaster. He's just lamed himself. And now the Bills fight. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why Sammy's doing this. This is.
Get the gloves out.
This looks bad, but
actually,
we still have a 2v2 in the north that's going to happen.
This is great for Sean.
Yeah, this is great for Sean. Sammy's clutching defeat from the jaws of victory right here.
He is 10 villagers up.
So the scouts are coming in from Rob and Clemens this way.
This is at least this is interesting.
Yeah.
All credit. I mean, the truth is that Fanith could. I mean, I guess Fanith. This response from Sammy is.
You just said. So here's the thing, Spencer, and I'm not trying to be like gotcha, but so Clemens sending his scouts here doesn't make it, the dominant.
No, it
2v.
Doesn't. And I don't. I just pointed out they're sending them here. I don't like it. Actually, I think they should be sending this way.
Well, I mean that go forward. Like, I don't know why Sammy decided. Yes, now I shall fight.
Fanith? Is this?
Okay, relax.
Is this happening?
Plantman has the better civ at this point. Until that market goes up, Saracens suck.
True.
And Malians have been saving wood on everything.
And they're getting more gold.
And the stupid gold bonus that they've now
Clemens
gotten.
coming this way was not the play.
Yeah, they needed a 2v1. I wonder if they call it here.
Yeah, this honestly looks over.
Plantman getting fletching first.
This is such a self.
The spears are so smart too.
Right,
Sean.
Very heads up play by Rob. Make some spears. There's no archers.
Yeah, because
Clemens
now
definitely
Clemens
needs to stop
can't fight.
coming this way now.
Dude, this is such a. I'm kind of disgusted by
Swallow putting a TC at the gap. This is almost what I would have liked anyways. Just
such a
clog the fucking gap.
wound. Such a It's like, oh, I failed my lame. I'm gonna go douche now.
I would have liked the TC at the gap more than anything, like Fruits and Friends did.
He's gonna go down to like 6 Vils.
I would have liked just the Teuton Tower. Sammy can't
That
push through a
too.
Teuton Tower.
Yeah, it's just
no one has done towers at the gaps.
anything but a douche. Like,
and now Plantman, like, oh no, Plantman loses. Let's say worst case scenario. I think he lost 1. I don't know how many. Let's say he loses 5 Vils. Doesn't matter because like Sean's like 20 Vils down.
I don't think he attempted the douche randomly.
He could kill this entire wood line.
I don't think this was a failed lame douche. He had 4 on wood very early. It was not a random. It was a planned douche.
If this was planned,
it was planned 100%.
It
was planned 100%.
Yeah, what a terrible line. Oh my god.
Was it practice?
Plantman just needs to not be greedy and tower something. Like, tower something? I mean, his gold and his berries are close.
Okay, he's towering his wood line for some reason.
I like it. I like it.
Well, I would have preferred if you're going to tower the wood line, you can just put it between your wood line and your...
I think the douche was 100% planned. Was it practiced? I don't think so. I don't think Han Swallow has been like practicing them. I think it was just thrown out there.
Douches are already just... Oh, I hate it. Like, Sammy is up Vils on Faneth.
And Plantman has more archers than Faneth.
Yeah, well, now Plantman's getting to have that defensive archer bonus.
So Sammy's up Vils because of his Civ, right? He got 3 extra, I think.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I'm just saying, I didn't realize that either. I looked at his Civ, right?
And you were kind of Malay can sneak in more Vils because they go up.
Clemens is coming now, but Rob's gonna be there first.
There too? I mean, now there's just in the back
there's
of their
no
mind,
armor on these scouts though.
There's just an egg timer that's clicking. It's clicking for Icelandic seal clubbers until Sammy gets up and kills Sean, and then it's over.
Low APM is gonna win Summer Slapdown too, I think.
Yeah, I think I'd be willing. I mean, I put 2,000 points on them to win. So
I put 4,000.
I should have put more. Yeah, it was obviously.
I mean, I hate to be rude. I know we lost the set, but in those first 2 games, I mean, I thought we were just gonna absolutely clean them. And I know how good Sammy is and how good Rob is. So like, if you have Plantman not Titanicing, it's just really strong. You know?
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, Sean is just not.
I think it was miraculous that they beat your team, Zumpy. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, they definitely earned it.
They did.
I mean,
really well.
There's a
the
reason
miracle
that Sean,
final
that
game.
Sean Swallow got MVP. That man was MVP. Like
that last game was insane.
That last game, he MV'd the shit out of that P.
We do see the TC at the gap. We see Castle in first, but I mean, Sammy's gonna click right now. Rob will click. Oh wait, Sammy's clicking. Yeah, Sammy is going right to Castle.
If Sean, damn it, why? Why did he douche? I'm still stuck on that. I'll be stuck on that till the day I die.
I think it was planned all the way, but why I say it wasn't like actually practiced, he didn't have more Vils, so like Teutons did nothing there. It wasn't like an advantage.
Sean is not a bad standard player. Sean is not a bad standard player.
I've been saying, like,
he plays the game standardly pretty well.
Zuppy, no one ever saw. We only did it in a practice game. You clapped my team every time we played, except for on this map when we put towers at the gap. Like,
correct.
No one has done that. They've seen that it works, and no one has done it, and I don't understand why. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's something that this entire tournament, every time this map has come up, I've thought this looks almost like a Black Forest. I don't know why there isn't like more early game walling.
Like, you put a tower, especially with Teutons at the gap, and you palisade, and it doesn't matter that it's unwallable terrain. No one runs under it. Like, you're gonna get wrecked. You run under it.
Yeah, I tried to run under it, and then, yeah, you lose a lot. You lose a lot more than you think you're going to. Because it's choke pointy, and you wall to it. You know, it's
and you put archers behind it too. Like, you can't just dive a few spears
and archers in it. So you're not even idling
1v2 with the tower at the choke. It is so fucking strong. And no one has been doing
something that always kind of shocked me. Well, now Sean's doing it. He's his TC. I bet Sean wishes that he had that old Age of Kings Teuton TC with its 15 range or whatever it was.
Yeah, double.
Oh god.
It was insane. That
Sean's
TC
like,
would be able to range that entire choke point if this was Age of Kings.
And there's just no damage. There's just no damage that Icelandic Seal Clubbers can actually find.
Is there gonna be
and Sammy is over on Faneth. Sammy says, "Fuck this! I'm not going after Sean. Sean's useless. I'm gonna go fight Faneth."
And I like it because
it buys Plantman time. It buys Plantman time to get to Castle Age.
And Plantman just he's a little he's a D. You just need to
it's a great
nurture him a little bit, and he will blossom into a beautiful like B level late game player.
Faneth has no stone, so Faneth will be fairly all in. That's kind of also not what you want. You probably want him booming a little bit more.
Swallow is on his way to feudal.
Yeah, Sean is up to feudal.
I'm about to pull a Ray and say if they win this game, I will eat my shoe.
If they win this game, I will
say
shoe too.
If they somehow win this game, it's so fucking unlikely they will win the series. I will say that, but I don't think they win this game.
Oh, Rob forgot Bidax.
Oh, it's over.
This is like this is what you need. If you somehow
it's not great.
Win a game this impossible, you can win.
It's
the
not
series.
like missing heavy heavy horse collar.
Plantman should have the awareness too. The one bonus, in my opinion, well, there's more than one, but the main bonus of picking Malians as a flank is that you get that university down. The university's cheaper. You've saved a ton of wood the whole game. Then you get ballistics, and ballistics flies in. Yeah, Sammy just got ballistics. It flies in. We didn't even notice it to say it because it comes in so fast with Malians. 80% faster. It's insane.
That is insane.
What a weird number.
And
most stuff in this game's like 33.
The better players this tournament prioritize it.
There's one other bonus that's 80%, and that's markets. And let me tell you, the Bohemian market bonus, those trade cards fly in.
If there was a stat for ballistics timings, the higher the elo flank, the faster the timing has been the entire tournament. Like Sammy gets it right away.
Dude, those are some
Dad
bold,
gets it quick.
Nerve
nerve kecks. It seems like the lower the elo, the later it is. You might see TCs and shit like that, but it seems like fast ballistics is so important.
Dude, ballistics is so good.
It's like Plantman's archers worthless here, no ballistics.
Yep.
Sammy's archers can fight.
Yep.
Well,
it's outnumbered. Plantman go.
He'll just move away. Watch, Plantman. Nothing. He's getting a few hits, but now nothing. He just backs up.
Yep.
No ballistics. And here's the university. They might have even told him, like, bro, you need ballistics.
There's some green. Oh, game pause. What is going on here?
The score is pretty crazy considering that one guy is out.
Beer?
Yeah.
BRB sec. Headphones. Faneth's headphones are. And Plantman is also saying BRB a second. So they've just decided to take a little break.
Swallow is. We see Clemens has knights in the south. He's going to go right up to castle and probably drop TCs. And then you got to rely on somehow Faneth and Clemens holding.
Yeah, how many relics does Clemens have?
He doesn't have any yet, it looks
He's got
like.
the uni, though, or monastery.
Yeah, he does.
Good.
And I mean, you do see Clemens Knights. They're all over. They're all over Synod. Yeah, all over Sammy. And actually, I'm disgusted with Clemens. This man has not put up a monastery. No, he does have a monastery. Has he made a monk?
But props to Faneth for holding off Sammy, who was full sending north with Plantman there. He kind of like 1v2'd the two archer players for a little bit.
Oh my god, at the end. Oh my god, they're going to do it. They're going to pull it off. I'm calling it. Icelandic Seal Clubbers reverse sweep. It's happening.
If they somehow miraculously win this game.
If they did that, that would be
Clemens
amazing.
has 6 knights. Maybe he's massing.
I mean, you gotta say that the Teutons have a very smooth boom. They've got a very smooth boom with their cheaper farms.
Yeah. Another TC going down for Clemens. Rob is already on 3. Big fight from Plantman, who still does not have ballistics. I don't understand.
Oh boy.
He's got the uni.
Plantman throwing?
Another thing you'll see, lower elos, they just keep placing farms kind of like out of habit when they need to just back off the farm production for ballistics. Because why does Plantman actually need 10 farms right now for 1 TC?
Yep.
To go up to imp, I mean, that would be the reason.
And you will see faster amp times behind later ballistics times. So, I guess there are advantages to it. And a big clash.
51 bills. 28.
It says
I think Rob wants to kill. I think Rob wants to kill Swallow.
Swallow. I mean, now's the time. Now
before the TCs go up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I was Sean, I would almost want to get a castle up in addition to those TCs. That would really make him harder to kill. But you know, Clemens is getting cleaned up here. He's got 9 knights somewhere. They're coming back through Han Swallow's base.
I think Rob's gonna run in.
Yeah, Rob wants to do it. I would like to see a siege workshop from Sammy to support this push. This is going to feel bad for Han Swallow, though.
It is.
The other thing, too,
he's just
Sammy will have the awareness. Malay are a great civ. They get the infantry armors. So, like, he can go pikeman. And, like, you already are, like, teched into pikeman, right? Because of the civ bonus. And it's like, if you just have pikemen in this choke point with archers behind, Teuton Knights really don't look that good. They're slow, and they get no bonus against archers. You know, they have the extra melee armor, but, like, you know, if Sammy has a 60 ball, as Hunting would say, of ARBs, Teuton Knights look stupid trying to get through, or Paladin even looks stupid trying to get through.
Yeah, I mean, they get no benefits against it.
Oh, the quick
walls.
walls.
Is that wall?
He got it.
Oh, so close. Oh no, there's just another hole over. Oh no,
there's a hole that you can't wall. There's unwallable terrain.
I think he's bought time, but he is going to get hit.
I actually think this walking through here is a bit of a misplay.
He idles though.
He idles, but like I don't know. I'd prefer to just maybe Sammy's just going to pick up the kill on Han Swallow in the meantime.
Yeah,
can you go look at Han Swallow real quick?
Dude, I would love for Plantman. I don't even know if Malians get this. I assume they do because they don't have that limited of a tech tree. But I would love just like guard towers. You know,
yeah, they get guard tower.
Like Plantman's a weird tech tree user kind of guy. I mean that as a compliment, right? Like slap guard towers everywhere.
That's the follow-up for getting the gap sealed with initial tower. You want guard tower after because it's just nasty.
And it comes in 80% faster with Malians.
True.
Yep.
But I think even
that's like your favorite bonus.
If we rewind and Han Swallow just towers the gap, hurdles up, gets guard tower after, then you can do your toot and boom that he wanted to do. You can go
Sammy's in too. Bombard cannon. He has the university. He has the siege workshop. Sammy's going to look to go bombard cannons here
to kill.
You can't boom with TCs with bombard cannons, right? Anybody that's played Turks on Arena knows that.
And look at Plantman's freaking archer numbers.
Bought 100 food. He just
can literally kill the 2 armies of Fenneth and Clemens.
Yeah, Plantman is not. He's not some.
You just stand in the choke point. You just stand in the choke point until a mangonel comes, and then you run back, and he has his own mangonels.
Yep.
And imagine guard towers here. Mangonels can't go.
I think Icelandic had a great run.
Yeah, they get annihilated.
They're gonna get second place, and they still played really well. But
the
APM Legends
stopping all of that.
They showed up today
for some reason.
And I said Rob might play really well.
I'm sorry, they were playing really well. Sean.
Yes,
I can't believe he did that.
This game aside, I said smack talk is never a good idea before a match, and Rob did
it preps you to lose.
Really fucking well.
It preps you to lose. That's all it does. What it does is it'll make when you do lose, it'll make that sting a lot worse.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted the Clubbers to win after their comeback 2 weeks ago, but when I saw the smack talk, I was like, I even told them, like, oh wow, you guys talked smack, like, dude, good luck.
And so much credit to Plantman these games. This man has gotten just huge amounts of archers
And
I'm giving it to
loves
Plant Man
that.
this game.
He loves his archers, and he has like this man's only at 63 vills.
Four
He is not
ranges.
booming well. He has 70 archers. He doesn't give a shit.
Hey,
like
are
his
you
own
ready for
style.
this, Sean? Sammy's chemistry comes in 80% faster. It's a long tech. It's a long tech.
It's a long tech. It's like one of the longest techs in the game, and now you're going to see some bombard cannons. Actually, I see no bombard cannons. What are you doing, Sammy?
He's going for a castle. And
He's castle dropping.
He's getting the archer techs. Look, he's going
Oh,
straight
there it
to
is. I see a
Clemens.
bombard cannon. It's coming in.
Yep.
Now
This
it's
is-
the same thing as Coliseum. He walks into Clemens' base. Clemens is castle age for another, minute and a half. You don't want to fight this. Look at the other side like you are right now. I mean, it is insane.
Look at all those. Look at it's. I can't even see the HP bars. There's so many archers and so many knights there. Hell, I think you take Sammy and Han Solo out of this game completely. I think they still win. I think Plant
They
Man
do.
Rob
You're right.
can take this home. Like,
Plantman has had this
Plantman's
style
playing
too,
so
where
well.
he goes a lot more ranges than standard. Like he'll go 4, 5, 6 sometimes in castle, and he's done it throughout the tournament. He always has these big fucking masses.
I mean, it's a man who understands that bodies in the mix are basically all you need.
Yep.
Like, you just need more people.
Right.
Like,
Rob's imp, armor, cavalier. Jeez. It's how many relics does very quickly if we could check how many relics does old Clemens have?
He's got 4.
He's got 4, so he's got
Nice,
the full bonus.
nice. Really powerful knights. That's important to note.
But why isn't Rob teching Blast Furnace? Oh, that's right. Magyars get it for free!
Yeah, he has a great power spike here. I would love to see the dive right now. You've got the third armor, you've got Blast Furnace. Just go.
Cavalier is coming in 5 seconds.
Right.
Just be in the mix already. Have them be like, oh shit. Instead, Plantman's just going to feed Faneth.
Now,
Mangonels
I said I
for
like
some
a lot of
reason.
ranges from him, but that is
the Paladin.
It also
comes in.
means late
Instant Paladin.
Wow. Rob has been
He's
doing
ready
that
to
this
Paladin.
series. He did it what in Arabia?
He's
Cavalier
here for
right
it.
into Paladin. He's doing it again.
Instant Paladin. Han Solo is not having his free boom like he had against RC. I mean, his boom is a disaster. He's at 43
I mean,
vills.
his game's been a disaster.
There's
It's not
bombard
just his
cannons.
boom.
This game's over. I mean, they're
This
going to
game
keep
is
playing
over.
here, but this is much different from other sets that we've seen them come back from. There's I hate to be cynical or whatever the term is, but there's zero comeback potential. There's zero win condition here.
Low APM are gonna be the champions.
There is one win condition. Sammy has an aneurysm.
True.
Like
I mean,
he
I
literally
think
dies.
Sammy could
And
drop.
even then,
He could
and even
DC,
then,
and
I think Rob and Plantman could probably do it.
Well, Sammy told me he recently received the new fall booster for COVID, so he could.
No, don't say that now on Twitter.
Wow.
The channel's being taken
Yeah,
down
let's
right
keep
now.
that out of.
Oh no!
I have a question.
No.
So Cavalier
Disaster.
Lithuanians 4 relics versus Paladin.
I mean,
Magyars
those
fully
those
upgraded.
Lithuanian
How
Cavalier
did they
are
fare?
nasty.
Not good enough.
Not
They're
good enough.
nasty. I don't think they're good enough for a 2v3.
Oh, Paladin
Not
coming
good
in for
enough.
Clemens,
He's
but
got Paladin
2 minutes
coming
behind.
He's got Paladin coming
Rob
in.
has some massive
Rob
thing
just
in
got
Purple's
Paladin.
base too. Good grief,
Oh
man.
my
Rob
God.
has units
Oh
everywhere.
my
That is
gosh,
61. That is-
Rob! I'm gonna play the Rob Mayhem tune
Oh,
without
no,
someone
don't
having
do
to
it.
buy it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, what do you think you're doing with that
I
trip,
have to
Bannon?
do it. The
What are you doing
tournament's
with that
about to
trip,
end.
Bannon? I can tell you what you're doing with that trip, Bannon. You're losing it. That's what you're doing with that.
Okay, it is important to note, Clemens just clicked crop rotation. They are not going to resign. And guilds. And guilds. Crop rotation and guilds. He is strapping in.
I respect it. He said this is the final game of the final set.
Said, well, I guess Elite Lightus with like 10 relics do kill everything in the game, so maybe I'll just go that.
Sean Swallow is back at 29 vills, so that's not great.
63 Paladin.
He's playing insane.
Sammy's about to get hurt here a little,
But
I don't think it's
Rob
going to
is
matter.
going to send reinforcements to help.
That's a good point. He could just... He's running straight through.
The walls
Sammy says
Sammy!
no!
The walls!
Sammy...
He almost killed it.
Okay, he's out. That would have been... that
Faneth
castle goes down. Faneth is
gonna
dead.
die
Okay.
Castle dies to Paladin, mind you. There's no siege there.
There was no siege.
That was Paladin.
Hey, 60 Paladin, 10 Trebs. I don't see the difference.
Two-handed sword, Malians coming in.
Faneth
for
getting masonry. He's
Plant
like, you're not going to kill my next castle.
He's just running through. He's just running through.
And we're going to see Malian champs. It won't matter because the archers are
Go
just
to my
dead
base, will
anyways.
you, Clemens? I'm coming to your base, is what Rob said.
It's desperation.
Let's get the celebration. Let's get the celebration from...
Yeah, let's...
okay, I'm unmuting them now.
Definitely need more farms. Holy shit. This unbuildable ground is throwing me off.
They're quite stoked.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
Thank God for the Malay armor techs really coming in handy.
Yeah, dude, it's huge.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I'm going to spam two-handed swordsman in front of my arbs, and then it should be okay.
Poor Sean, man. Poor Sean.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it.
Well, he did douche me.
Okay,
I don't know if
let's
I should
cut
say
it.
poor
Relics
Sean.
from Faneth are out, or Clemens.
Okay, Paladin's streaming into my base.
Let's
Help.
cut it.
Yep.
Please, help.
Okay, cut it.
Hey, what? I think they're just about to call it.
Are they? I don't know. I think Clemens has too many Paladin.
I think
you might be
once the
right.
Paladin
You know
died,
what?
they'll call it.
Are they gonna call it? You might be right. Maybe we should just turn it back on.
Okay,
let's
fine.
do it.
We'll,
They're gonna call
well,
this shit.
I'll undeafen it again.
He has a lot.
I mean, they've earned it too, right? They went through the whole tourney. I'm down to just sit here and
Paladin
hear
aren't
him call
nearly
it.
as
Call
strong.
it.
I have so much. In
We
my
get the low APM legend show now.
Okay, we'll just be silent.
Maybe I cancel the Arb tech here. His paladins are just clearing my everything though.
Yeah. But do you see the army I have there?
You have a few knights there. Paladin.
Perfect. Big army coming there.
I gotta just pull everything on.
No, you're fine at home. I'm there.
Well, I mean, I'm not getting any damage in because I'm just.
Ooh, I'm gonna lose that army.
Do I just make pikemen here? Like what? Like
No,
all I'm fighting
he's
is paladins,
not.
You know, getting cleared.
I think he's fine. Why is he?
Sammy's making it seem
If you want,
closer
you
than it
could
is.
switch into.
Probably-
I mean,
probably
Chance
knows we're
Scarls is
listening.
probably your best option. And if you can get castles, a couple of Gabetto are big too.
Well, I don't really have eco anymore. I keep getting.
Yeah, this is
fucked
for
on my-
Relic,
every time I'm trying to
Lithuanian
build
Paladins,
farms, they're running
Cheney.
paladins through my shit.
Well, he doesn't have the relics anymore.
Coinage
Rob nuked.
in for Rob.
Rob nuked the stable, or the monastery. Excuse me.
Ooh, you're right. And he's made a
Oh.
new one. He's working on
I
getting
can't
them
afford
moved.
anything. Man. Fuck.
It's a great play by Rob to nuke that. All those little things add up.
I have no gold. Nothing.
I
We should
spotted my
actually get
little
markets up to
guard
trade.
tower, by the way. Someone did finally put up a guard tower.
Look at all this gold here.
I guess I can make skirms or
Yeah,
pikemen.
that's good for you, Sammy. That's only enough gold for one player.
Rob
Are
knows
you
his
ready to
gold has
jump
ran
in
out.
here?
He's asking for markets.
I don't have anything.
I don't
I'm
hate
out
it.
of
You're in
res. I
control.
have less than 100 of
They
each
don't
res.
lose
And
you.
I
Look
have-
at
The issue is
look at
the
my
gold
army
is
plan,
also
man.
running
Yeah,
out.
Not
for
all
Lemon
about what
Goat,
you
right?
have. Are
Yeah.
you ready to jump?
I'm jumping. I'm jumping.
Thank you.
Magyar Hussar.
My
so
army's
cheap.
like 20 units. so
Holy shit, Rob.
not much.
He's a beast. He's got 90 cows.
That's fine.
Oh boy. I really think that they should just put the knife in Faneth now.
Feneth
Like,
just built back. He's gonna lose it all. Rob with another surround.
hey,
The thing is, I
think
don't
he
really
built
need your
back
army.
better.
This
It
has to
just
be
helps.
GG.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotta be, right?
You hear Rob?
We
He's like,
did it.
I don't
We
need
saved
your
the
army.
city.
GG.
3-0'd him.
We did it, we saved the city!
Well, that was all you, man. I was like struggling on this map. I've never really. This is my first time playing this map, apart from the practice we did.
Sammy, you did it. You didn't die to a douche. I'm so proud
I
of
know.
you.
Sammy's
So
like, what do I
proud
do?
of you,
What do I
Kill
do?
the
And I was
chatter.
like,
We'll
fight
get
it.
back in there
It's
soon.
Tootin'.
So-
So game 3.
Sammy, you did it. You didn't die to a douche.
Yeah,
Truer words have never
you
been
know what?
spoken,
That was
honestly.
finally a good reaction to one. Like we've seen so many terrible reactions to douches this tournament.
I think if he had just let Sean douche him there, Zumpy would have had an aneurysm.
Oh yes.
I think.
I'm not familiar with
Anyway,
douches, but
that's
I think
brutal.
if you toot and douche, it probably has to be later, so you have more vills in the fucking thing. Like,
Absolutely.
What's the point of going and you just have 10? Like, okay.
That 3 and 0.
Yeah.
God damn.
Rob played really well every game. I know we've been giving MVPs to Plant Man and stuff, but Rob played exceptional every game.
That last game, I'm sorry, I can't fight with the 90 cavalry
And
units.
something I want to point out, did you hear his tone when he said we 3-0'd him? He was fueled by that shit talk. I guarantee it. And he kicked ass today. And I think it kind of serves him right in a way. Like, why would you talk shit to your opponents
the time
right
to
before
talk
the match?
smack is after you've won.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Before. Exactly.
So congratulations to low APM Legends.
MVP.
And his name is Rob Mayhem.
We got the Rob plan, the champ. Not a perfect time, really. Yeah, we'll do MVP poll, but congrats to them. They're gonna win Summer Slapdown 2.
Yeah, that's amazing.
We will get in for the interview in 1
Rob,
second.
stop it.
Oh, here we go.
Sit down, Finnith. See, I told you that was gonna come into play today.
They told us that they would get revenge for us too. So
Yeah.
it was good. Rob played exceptional.
Rob did it very well.
Every game.
That Frank
Really,
performance
really well.
stands out to me. I love that. That was great. The chivalry into Paladin was
All right.
absolutely that was great.
MVP poll, the last one of the tournament. Get your votes out. I will update the prediction points right now too.
You know, actually, I almost feel like giving it to Sammy because he didn't immediately crumble against that.
He didn't die to a douche
Sammy-
from someone 500 elo lower than him.
Sammy didn't.
Hey, he does that, so we can't discount it.
I know we didn't mention him much this series. He didn't really have to play amazing or bad. He just needed to play well, and he played good enough.
It's
there was
weird.
no Titanic.
Sammy
there
didn't
was no
Titanic.
amazingness. He was
Sammy
just kinda
didn't Titanic,
consistent.
and his team won every single game today. That's crazy.
And in my opinion, he played this post douche perfectly. He's imp. He's got bombard cannons. He's not letting Swallow just boom it up back there and get into some crazy unit. He's he was. I think he
went
mainly
to the
played
north
2TC.
to help when it was needed. Like that was clutch, actually.
Yeah, and he went up north to Faneth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gave Plant Man some more space to flex his muscles.
He played 2TC. He sent his army Q north, and then he got a quick imp with Malay, and then got bombard cannons and Castle Age. There's nothing you can do against
Absolutely
our bombard
dumpstered
cannon.
him. Yeah, that was just I've never seen someone. I'm just sad for Titanic Lord, honestly. Because I think like if they just play that meta, I think
Maybe.
he's
I
pretty damn
think
good.
if someone just put a tower in that gap, man, it's so fucking good.
But it's easy to backseat. You don't know what they're thinking of.
No, but that's like I'm not gonna lie. I think I mentioned it to them at some point, even and other teams. I'm like, guys, like do this strat. We were dummies and we saved it and didn't even get past the APM Legends, but we were gonna do it if we played Donut. So I think someone should have done it.
And there it is, the final MVP poll for the tournament.
It was a close one. Rob got it by the thread of a.
Titanic Lord says GG's. Towers going to be our main
GG's.
thing, but it was a YOLO play.
It was indeed a YOLO play. Yeah. Well, GG's to everybody. I mean,
oh yeah,
some good games.
he had the forward wood line, right? Was the towers sort of planned and then it wasn't? I didn't think about that. The forward wood line is like what you do for the tower play. But anyways, let's get into the interview.
Who are we doing first?
We're going to do low APM Legends.
I had my archers going forward, and then he shows up with like 3 archers.
What is up, everybody?
Hello.
Congratulations. You guys are the Summer Slapdown 2 champions. How does it feel?
It feels great to sit Faneth down.
Hey, let's.
I want to get right into that. So,
if he wants to trash talk, put your money where your mouth is, bud.
Yeah, did that fuel you today? Seeing that?
It did a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I really wanted to kill Faneth.
Can sense it. I mentioned it before the stream.
Clemens and Sean, nothing but respect for.
Yeah.
I just have one question. Plantman, how much do you charge for coaching? I'd like to become a student.
He's my student. You should be asking me.
He's my student.
I don't know, Sammy. I would say the general consensus is Plantman played those games better than you did.
I'm not particularly proud of my
Can't
third
believe it.
game, but
of your third game.
the second game was fun.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah,
I love to see you guys play. Rob, I think you played exceptional every game. You played really well. Really well, Pocket play.
I think Faneth put a fire under his butt, though, talking shit. And I think you played even better than you would have. I love
Absolute cold-blooded killer right there.
Yep.
That's really.
Let this
I
be
really
a
enjoyed that
lesson
entire game.
to people out there listening. Like, you talk shit, you're going to get clapped, like, most of the time. It's the curse of these tournaments, too. And I love it. You got your revenge, Rob.
I did.
You guys played well this whole tournament, and you definitely deserve this.
Oh no.
So
I had AK food in that last game.
Rob Carey. His name is Rob Mayhem.
You had massive armies this whole series, it seemed like, Rob. Definitely carrying left and right.
Yeah, well, I mean, him and Plantman.
Yes.
Do you like running around with 80,000 archers? Do you enjoy having vills are an afterthought? You've got to just have more archers. And what about those elephants in the second game?
Stand ground patrol, baby. He's ground patrolling every game.
Oh my god! When you started to make the elephants, it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, you got.
Why'd you decide to start making elephant archers? Were you just like, fuck it, sure?
Is Plantman?
They're nice and tanky, yeah.
They're nice and tanky. I love those things.
I'm just curious. So hunting, like right at the start. So hunting drafted for you guys. Did you like the draft?
Yes.
I thought it was much better than what I could have done.
It's a great draft.
Well, that is one thing that happened last game. Is that the last thing that you guys did? You had some of the worst draft I've ever seen. It was
you're welcome.
Awful draft.
But we won.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yep.
Congrats.
I'm not sure we won last game. More like they lost.
We won.
No,
they
no,
gifted
we
you guys a
3-2.
ticket to the finals. I mean, they fucked up.
We won.
You guys took it. I mean, a lot of people would have taken that win there. They broke the rules. Like it.
C'est la vie.
But Spencer, what's happening with the predictions now?
Okay, there's a lot of stuff.
MT wants to know.
Wait, didn't MT just win all?
Yeah,
I won all four. I won all four predictions
by a landslide, not even close.
How do you do it? Is the question.
Well, I bribed everyone, but Maisel didn't accept my
we're trying to keep
bribe.
the underground money thing on the DL, so people don't know all that.
I didn't know it was a live. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the getting reverse swept hurt, but the money from MTE definitely made it a lot better. Cushion.
Oh boy.
Really, congrats to you guys. You guys look super dominant, which is like, I mean, everyone wants to see like game 5s and stuff, but you also want to see the team that wins it look stronger than everyone else. Look like they're the best team.
You guys look like winners today.
Something I loved.
That's definitely true.
The games all had a similar feel. Rob, you always had these big numbers in Plantman. Sammy, you were kind of playing the protector role. Like when they got behind Rob's base on Coliseum, you were there to help. This final game, you were like going to the north with your army to help. Like you were just where your team needed you. You didn't play like exceptionally bad or good. It was just like you did what you needed to do.
Not the hero we deserved, but the hero we needed.
Yeah. You guys all played big parts. Rob with the Giga Carry, Plantman playing above his level. I loved it.
The key point here is that I think Plantman's team game elo is 200 to 300 points. 300 points below RC. Is that right, Zumpy?
Oh, here we go. Let's pump
the brakes.
When are we seeing the show match between Dev and Stumpy?
No, I have the question that all of us have forgotten is Plantman, what is the build order for Coliseum, brother?
What? Was it part of the plan to build walls that looked like a penis?
That was insane. Let him
I
talk.
just,
let him talk.
I felt like I was a little bit behind at the start, so I felt the need to wall up.
Well, yeah, like, why didn't you call the Rees out? Like, you lost a Vil and had to get Loom early.
We just said it'd be fine.
We don't really need to re because overall,
You only had 2 of them. No.
Yeah. We just figured we'd play without re because we don't need them.
Yeah.
Our goal was to drag time at the end. If it went to game 5, we would just drag time with the Rees.
I think Sammy was big with saving that too. Like it seemed really bad for Plantman how it started, but you rotated Sammy and everything was fine.
Because we know that 2 of them are from Europe, so if we just drag time with the Rees at the end.
I don't know. These guys are up pretty late.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think anybody here sleeps.
I think the only person you're losing dragging time is your manager.
Yeah, that Coliseum game felt pretty smooth though.
You didn't let Clemens do what he wanted.
Do Turkish, yeah.
No, I did not.
And you
it turns
even
out that
fought
Turkish
him.
light cav don't do very well against knights for some reason.
You jumped him in feudal, and the archers didn't matter. Like the Pierce, like it was just your scouts killing his scouts.
Yep.
So we didn't really see any bonus from the Turks there.
Yeah, and I knew that if I in Castle Age, I figured like I had numbers on him, so I'd just go to his base right away to put him behind.
Yeah, and you certainly had numbers on him. My God. It's like the ride of the Rohirrim straight into his TC. Loses 30 bills, you come back 5 minutes, loses another 30 bills. That was brutal.
What was my eco KD that game?
It was nasty.
High. Every game it was very low. This game you're at 114 to 35.
Nice.
Like one, you know.
Damn.
Yeah. The first game you had a crazy KD. You had like just shy of 700 kills and like
300 losses.
You're gonna be
it was 2 to 1.
Moving up that leaderboard. Let's just say that the
Rob, you're no longer going to be an A, but I'm sorry.
I think you're absolutely going to be in first place on it,
dude. I thought in game 1 on Arabia, when all 3 of their armies in early Castle Age went to Plantman, I thought he was going to get nuked for sure.
What great quick walls from him.
Dude, they thought he was like fully walled or something. They just kind of hung around. You were able to rotate over. Plantman has like this massive army.
And his name is
and I had the numbers too.
Big mistake in the Arabia game was losing my 60 crossbows to about 7 light cav with +4 armor in Clemens base. Tried to go to Clemens and I got clapped.
I will say, Fanatic just played your taunt, Rob.
They don't hate each other.
I think honestly, the thing is, Faneth never really clapped Plantman, not even once.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, what just a great rock. Just just stand there and take it.
Like whereas Sean dies all the time, right? He just
I was about to say, what did you think when you saw the douche in game 3, Sammy? I mean, we spy cammed you a little bit, but was there a moment?
I was afraid.
Oh shit!
Rob was very calm. He's like, "Oh, just do this, that." It's
Rob's
fine.
like, "Just fight it, just fight it."
Just fight it. A few more to wood.
I was considering just let it die and just go archers.
I would have been so pissed.
Dude, something was like, if he doesn't fucking fight this,
I would have had a stroke. If
it's Teutons though. I can't win against Teutons.
No, it was an early douche. There was
such a troll, dude.
Like literally, his DC was already half HP when it got up.
Yes.
Yeah, but he can hold more Vils in it. That's the thing. Like, how do I beat him?
That's crazy. But when he sends 8 Vils forward, it's almost like he can't even fit the max amount in there.
Wait, he only douched with 8 Vils?
I think he douched with like 11 or something.
Originally it was 8. He might have sent more after, but I remember seeing He had 8.
Suffice to
You guys
say,
are claiming
he didn't.
this was prepared. I don't think that's a prepared strategy.
It was prepared.
He said
I
it was
will
a YOLO
say
strat
I heard
in the
inside
chat,
information, kind of knowing it was coming.
Wait, why didn't he just tower the middle?
It was prepared.
Correct. That is a good question, Sammy.
Sean did say it was supposed to be the tower play, but he just YOLO'd it.
I'm just
It
saying.
almost worked,
What
though.
I
It
heard
was
before
close.
the match was douche. I was like, oh god.
Yeah,
I didn't try to convince him not to or anything.
Spencer. That might have been the ass strat they were going for, but it definitely was not planned once Persians was banned.
It rattled
That's all
me.
I'm
That's
gonna
all
say.
I have to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Completely
Maybe
rattled
it was
me.
more of a
I could never
Persian
listen
play.
to Sammy again.
I mean, it's one of the first things I ban, right? I'm like, just don't need to deal with it. Like,
Yep.
Just whatever.
I thought the bans this set were really smart from both sides. I liked the fact that everybody had thought about it.
Yeah.
The drafts were
I
pretty
mean,
good too.
our general did a good job.
The manager?
General Hunting X.
The general manager.
I don't know. Are you good
Manager
enough
and
looking to
general.
be a cheerleader, Clark?
I am rich enough to be a cheerleader.
You're rich enough to be a cheerleader.
I mean, his people
Sugar
wrote Art
Daddy.
of War, right? His
Sugar
people wrote Art
Daddy.
of War, so he's.
Where are you at right now, Hunting?
No, it was
Still
the Chinese.
China.
The Sun Tzu's China.
You mean
Sun
West Taiwan?
Okay.
right.
Once again, another thing on this. Come on.
Wait, hold on. Can you say that on?
We're not
stream?
on. We're not on Doyo or whatever it's called. We're good.
My social credit score is safe.
Oh man!
Tell
All right,
us
I'll stop
exactly where
talking
you are, Clark.
before Spencer turns my volume to 0.
Wait, I just got
Absolutely trying to
reported.
get
What?
the
No, I'm just
stream
kidding.
banned.
I want to know
Gates
one
is-
thing that I found interesting. I noticed that we had a lot of new teams enter the tournament, but by the semifinals, I think it was all the old players from the
It
first
was.
tournament. Right? It was like
Well, I mean, bye week was a massacre, so that probably got rid of a lot of the.
It seemed like
all the people that got buys.
The buys didn't
got
help
destroyed.
anybody. It's like
No.
here's no practice, or I don't know what it was. It was just yikes.
yeah, I think
That-
the
that-
whole buy
that-
concept is
Ego,
not good.
overconfidence, maybe.
No, the buy
Oh,
concept is just bad. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, well, it was kind of like they were
Well,
saying goodbye.
The buys were fine because it actually put the true top 8 in the top 8. I was talking about this, I think, a previous stream. Zumpy's team wouldn't have been in the knockout stage if it wasn't for 12 teams getting in. And they were a very good team. So it does help the top teams get there. And
I told my team, to be honest, like I thought Zumpy's team was the much scarier team. Like in terms of upside, like they're scarier.
Yeah, the nerves would have been they would have got to me for sure.
They were very similar.
I could have lost 3-0. I would have killed every single one of Sammy's films. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Now this was a good set. I really enjoyed watching it. Like I said, you guys are really good.
I feel like one of the biggest differences between me and Clemens that actually was against him in all 3 games was he was trying to be in too many places at one time. And so I even said to Sammy, like, especially in this 3rd game, when my army was just chasing around Clemens, it looks so silly. But at the end, when I had mopped it all up, I had so many numbers compared to Clemens.
And we can even add sort of their archer armies were the same. They were like dying a lot, and your guys were always building up. Yeah, they were chasing, but you guys were cleaning up their armies left and right the whole set and just getting more and more ahead on military.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
really well played. Congratulations.
If I understand, Titanic Lord, you guys want to interview too, right? You want a 2nd place interview?
We still can't see their channel, so I'm not sure if they're still here or not.
Oh, you can't see them in voice.
Yeah.
We can take it or leave it. Okay. Why not? You guys had a great run. We're gonna interview them now. Congratulations, low APM legends. We'll update everything soon, the champions and all that.
Thank you.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah.
Thank you for hosting.
Thank you for playing.
Good job, guys. Spencer, you can talk to Rob about like how they want to split up the payments, but the thing is that Sammy has
No, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, you'll actually take it, Sammy?
We could talk.
Of course. We have to give
Sammy's money.
Oh yes.
We get Sammy's
Honestly,
email. We can dox him.
Second place also, feel free to PM me. We'll get you guys all paid because first and second, y'all are all getting money.
Wait, hold on. Second place gets money?
Yes. It's
Can we do
hard.
all game 5s and winner takes all?
Restart the set. Get
If
the
they
super
win-
draft going.
If they win anything, then they get their money. But if they
Double
lose
or
it all-
nothing. Double or nothing. All right.
Double or
finals
nothing.
Number 2. Finals number 2.
if you lose, you have to send Sammy your social
Wait,
security
double or-
number.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Double or nothing? Do we do
Double
it,
or
Rob?
nothing? As long as
What is
Spencer's paying out the double, nobody else has to donate
Wait.
for it. I'll take double
Wait.
the money.
Oh god.
Would you do that, Spencer? Would you
I don't-
double it?
Spencer, I'm not casting. I don't have the
I know
energy for
that's
that.
No, no.
I
It's
know
good.
you guys are kidding. I don't have the money to do that anyways.
Ain't nobody
Alright,
got
hold on,
time for
Clark.
that. Clark, go on, pony up, Clark.
Nope.
Let's lay.
All
I
right,
have
guys.
no interest in giving Sammy
Anyways,
money.
contact me. We're gonna go interview them
Okay.
now.
Sounds
See
good.
ya, GG's.
Yep.
What is up, guys?
Hey,
What's
how's it
up?
going?
Hello.
Hello. No, it wasn't your day.
Hello.
You guys still had a great run. Congratulations, even making the finals.
Let
Thank
me
you.
paid out of his mind. That's all I can say.
I know how
Yeah,
it feels.
yeah,
I know how
I
that
mean-
feels.
Absolutely brutal.
Like, and the things you were saying about them getting lots of army cleanups, that's pretty much what we felt as well. It's like how, Rob just keeps cleaning our armies up, catching us out. That's
Yep.
kind of how it felt like the series went. And of course, the last game was a little too YOLO. Maybe we would have won if we played, original plan.
Do you think the start affected anything right out the gate? Getting hit with losing the them getting a re.
I
It
don't
did not
think
help.
affected our
It did not
morale,
help.
It did
but-
not help.
Did it change the mood or anything? I guess.
I always forget
Yeah.
about these anyways.
We were kind of hyping it up in the start, and then, oh, Sean got the wrong Civ. Fuck.
Fucking hell, Sean. You didn't even get like a random civ. You got the banned civ.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you random Tatars, huh?
I did. I didn't. Well,
Ouch.
either it was selected already or I randomed it. I just didn't select my civ.
Wait, Farret, did you make any lames this set?
No.
I tried, but like all the time when my scout arrived there, and like there was a scout just sitting there.
Sammy
fucking
was
empty.
waiting for it.
Yeah,
When you saw
that
him,
one
you're like,
time on
"Oh."
Arabia where you were like, "Oh, son of a bitch."
Yeah, but it happened. It happened the second time on the second map on the Colosseum as well. Like, Playman was just sitting there waiting. I'm not sure if he was active with the scout, but like, I'm not gonna take it when the scout is there.
Right. It's very risky.
Farret needs his
And then the
build
third
order,
time
and
as well,
it has-
actually. The third time, I went into his base and his scout was there, for fuck's sake.
I think
no
it's
matter where.
I think it's been seen so much, like the reaction people know what to do. When it was teams that didn't know, you got away with a lot of lames and they worked. But they know exactly what you guys are trying to do, so I think it's a lot harder to lame.
Yeah, but Farret's build order has 3 boars in it, so problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh,
fucking
it's
play
the
the
French
game.
kiddo
Let
build
me play the
order.
game.
It's a big issue.
Yeah.
He's useless without it.
But
Yeah.
those guys played out of the minds. Like
They
we
did.
matched against them the last sets, and how they played now versus then, like they played way better.
different.
Do you regret
Yeah.
the smack talk, Finneth?
It's not smack talk, man. It's like banter. Like
Yes,
I know those
but
guys, right? But it's not
fuel,
smack talk.
man. It's fuel. Like Rob
No.
definitely, I think, played even
Yeah,
better
Rob
because
did
of
say
it.
he was pissed at you.
Yeah,
You
you
told-
pissed
Like,
off
he
a
was
very
ready to
good
kill.
player, and he
Yeah,
clapped
but I
you.
don't. I really don't understand that because like I played each and every evening with Rob the last week, and then I just smack talk a little bit.
I don't know if you follow like any American sports. Have you ever seen Michael Jordan or like Kobe smack like someone talk shit to them? How well they would play afterwards? Even Tom Brady, like they dumpster that guy. Like you give anyone
Yes.
that's competitive
Rob
a
is
spark.
Tom Brady.
You just saw what Rob did.
I
Like-
would
Yeah.
compare Rob to Tom Brady.
You're
But-
right. Rob's much better than Tom Brady.
Right.
But truly, it was just banter. Like there are
It's
only
Rob
two
Brady.
teams. There were two teams I was very afraid of, and there was this team and there was Dev's team. So
Yes.
I did not mean to
I think it's
Smacked
all
up.
water under the bridge now.
Yeah, sure, but like,
Yeah.
Well,
Go
I'll
for
tell
Disney
you,
now.
Plant Man played those games really, really well in my
Yeah,
opinion.
nobody
Like,
was
he,
able to kill Platman.
I think he took your chances away.
Nah, overvalued D tier, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what that was you were up against. You were against
You
the
mean
most
undervalued D tier?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Very
I
valuable
would have
D tier,
Plant
how
Man
about
as a
that?
D tier for sure.
Dude, yeah, of course. And when Rob is an A tier,
you probably have Playman as a C tier. The way he plays like this.
I'd
what the
say
fuck?
C, borderline B. The way he played today,
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
playing
yeah,
like a
really.
B, hands down. But at least a C consistently.
Yep.
And yeah, it was banter. I think Rob acknowledges that too. Your smack talk was banter. It wasn't like Leafman smack talk, which he did to me, and I fucking destroyed him too because it pissed me off. So I know what it's like to get smack talk and play way crazier than you normally would.
And it didn't feel like we played bad as a team. The last game was a little bit of an exception. Maybe the TC
No, you guys
wasn't
played really
the call,
well.
but I had no idea what I was doing. But games 1 and 2, I felt like I played well. I felt like the team was playing well. It's just they were always where they needed to be, or the other team was always where they needed to be to make the plays.
It felt like
I didn't really see any mistakes from Clemens. The issue was just like I thought Clemens played really well. The issue is just like Rob was also playing really well, so he matched it. And then also like Rob has like the Wallier style, more defensive style, boomier style, which I think kind of counters Clemens a little bit. And then you've got like the flanks, which we've kind of talked about.
I also think week 5, you guys sort of caught them off guard, and it probably benefited them feeling your guys' style in that loss to make the adjustments today. And you could see they had all the answers. They were ready for everything. They knew what you guys do, and I think that definitely helped them. The fact that you guys had already played each other once in this tournament.
Yep. And like we expected them to play better this tournament than last tournament. Like at least 1 or 2 of them Titanic not last tournament, but last set. 1 or 2 of them Titanic last set, and that gave us like some easier wins.
Sammy was basically cheating by playing well.
Yeah,
He should have
he should have resigned as soon as he saw the douche. He should have resigned.
Exactly.
He was the first to imp, man. He was the first to imp after the douche.
He gotta.
He like. I guess he did a longer Dark Age, which is sort of a fast imp in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a fast imp, but it was like.
Yeah, it's like a medium fast.
He's
medium imp.
Kind of skipped Feudal Age. And so did I, but I kind of was down 1 or 2 bills. So.
Aneth louder.
All right, boys, I'm gonna take off. Really cool journey to get there, though. I mean, I'm sure it stings, but hang your heads high.
Hold your head high.
You get money.
Yeah, y'all are still getting paid.
You get money.
They were good games. I wish they were closer, or I wish the set was closer, but
Hey, this is 2 finals in a row.
That's how it goes sometimes.
I want to see all of you playing with the next DLC Civ with the money you get to buy them.
I am taking a long break from AoE. The next AoE might come out by the time I come back to this game.
Right. I think a lot of people want to break. I know you guys worked hard. You reminded me of Bob's team last tournament, kind of like a lot of work put into it and playing. Obviously, you weren't just like nerding out, like doing craziness. You were just having fun, but with the practice and stuff, ranked. But anyways, GG's guys. Congrats on even getting second place. There was 22 other teams lower than you guys, so remember that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, GG's, bye-bye.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Later.
Lefty Sexton says thanks, Spencer and crew players, for a great tournament. Can't wait for next one. Love to hear that. We will do another stream, like a Q&A, feedback, all that, maybe in a week or so. We'll have I got to talk to Bob. I haven't even mentioned to him. But we did it last tournament. We'll do it this one too. And what's to come in the future. I think a lot of people want breaks. I want a break too. I'm not going to lie. January's probably the mark we're aiming for the next one, but who knows yet. Season 1 will still continue for like the individual side of it. That was kind of a experiment / trial run. And after next tournament, we'll see what we want to do moving forward with that. We keep it, we'll at least keep the stats. But it's been great. Sieg, thank you for casting. I forgot to say thank you
it was
to
a lot of
Zumpy
fun
before he left. It actually
And
began.
Zumpy.
It began with me and Zumpy for game 1. It was what was it? Delay's team against who the hell did they play? Meisel's team. So it began and ended with Zumpy and myself, and we have you, Sieg. I love it. You always bring the hype.
It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And what a great one to end on. I'm glad there was there was that little hiccup early on with the losing the but what a great match.
I don't think it mattered.
Set of matches anyway.
I don't think it mattered at all. The other team.
Well, I'm just glad it didn't. It wasn't like I will say I'm still a little bit disappointed by the previous round of matches that low APM Legends had, where it was admin DQ for the last one, or an admin win.
It's not on them in any way. I know you're not saying it is.
No, I'm not saying it is.
I think
but
as
it was
organizers,
disappointing
it makes me want to think of ways where that can't happen, but some kind of penalty still does. Or maybe it needs to, I don't know. We will discuss it. Because it happened the previous tournament too with Bean's team, and you want to see the games, like especially a number 5. But
yeah, good games. Like this one showed, we had some good games lined up. So.
And that series was insane.
I'm looking forward to next time.
Last week's series was insane. Both of them. They were incredible. So obviously the finale's not always going to be perfect. But it was still amazing play. I enjoyed it.
But it was pretty damn perfect this time.
Yeah. Anything you want to add before we wrap it up, Sieg?
No, I just think I think these tournaments get better and better every time, honestly.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Other than that, I guess I'll update the brackets. We'll get it finalized real quick. And then that'll be it. Let's see. GG's, you can leave if you want, or you can hang.
I guess don't matter to me.
All right, then we'll just hang for a sec. I will plug it in. A 3-0. Low APM. And did it update? Yes. So low APM Legends, man. Great team. Stay tuned for the feedback stream. And Sieg, I'm sure we'll have you back for future tournaments. You're always an amazing caster.
Love it.
And thank you to the players. Thank you everybody, the casters, the feedback, the games. It was a lot of fun. This was 70 plus games, and I loved all of them. I think I watched every set, even the ones I didn't cast. And looking forward to see what you guys construct in the future. We might make some tweaks and changes to point values and all that. But I am super hyped. And stay tuned. It might be a few months, but we will reach out and let y'all know when the next tournament will be. GG's. I'm out of here. I'll see you later,
Adios.
Sieg.
Yeah, catch you later. Catch y'all later.
See you guys.